87 months of it. Man, that's a long time. That's a long ass time. Like, no other way to say that. That's just a long time. Pretty sure that. All right. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. All right. 87 months, 18 whole years. All the years. Every year. Every one of the years. Also, the locks are down. They got the nice little curly vibes because there was 2 strands. Your boy looking like Fabio. Fam, I walked into the mirror yesterday and was like, bitch. You ever look at yourself in the mirror and it's like, God damn, that boy pretty. Like, whew. Appreciate you, cool. Appreciate you, BB cool. So yeah, excitement to say the least. Let me restart this launcher. Fam, I've been spending like an hour and a half wondering what to play. Derek. 46 of them, fam. 46 months. It's a long time, man. Appreciate the continued support. Good looking out. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Also, I just went and got the there's a Humble Bundle not long ago for the joy that is, what's the word I'm looking for? Sci-fi epic game stuff. So we may have to start rocking out some Unreal creation just for funsies. I don't know what I'm doing, but I mean, we'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Today's gonna be short stream because I literally spent an ungodly amount of time trying to figure out why the GoDaddy wouldn't give me access to my DNS settings so that I could go and change my domain that is not under GoDaddy because it's a .tv domain. Like, so many stupid things. And it wouldn't let me adjust it in like cPanel, so it's just like cPanel looks completely different. So I was trying to like figure out the hell I was missing informationally, and like none of that. None of it made sense. I'm just like, I'm done with all this right now, for real, for real. For real, for real. So yeah, we just cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Domains. Kirk. Domains. Mustard! I'm gonna have mustard on my head for years now. Fucking Kendrick just ruined mustard for me. I'll never be able to get a hot dog the same ever again. Like, it's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna be able to just get a hot dog. Which one on your hot dog? Mustard! That's like it's gonna happen. No Chicago dog will be the same. Chicago's about to change from this West Coast rapper. It's not enough. It's always enough, BG. What up? It's gonna, like, it's all wild to me. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Then I'm absolutely wild. Then I'm absolutely wild. It's what's up. We gonna get it in right now. We gonna get it in right now. Say what? We gon' get it up in. Everybody wanting to hang out and be a friend, but they know that we gon' get it because we be bringing them tens and them wings ready to get it. You know you won't swing a couple times because you wanting to get it, and you bring the rock of rhymes. You want to do it because you know the brother signs, the little the way that we get it, gritty. You wanting to get it, and you be wanting to hop in the middle of this. Look what? Also reincarnated, heavy current, right? The whole thing, man. The whole thing, man. I don't even know what music this is. I just chose what's the word I'm looking for? Pretzel Rocks. And I was just like, look, man, just make me sound good. Just make me sound good. And it seems like it's doing a pretty good job so far, so I can't complain. Boom, boom. BG, first in the leaderboard. Appreciate you. All right, it's the 25th. All right, so tonight's gonna be Jambalaya night. I haven't made jambalaya in some years, but I miss it. I miss it. I miss it. I miss it. Miss it. I miss it. I miss it. Miss it. I 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 miss it. miss it. I miss. I miss. All right, so let's see what we got. That's there. Save, close. This is here. We bring this into here. We zoom out. We zoom in out. We moving it all around. Everybody wanna hear it. They wanting to see the sounds, but it don't matter because we gonna get it in it right now. Calling your people and get it around. We gonna get around. You wanting to hear the sound, but it don't matter because you know that you gonna feel it now. Feel it, wow. Breeze around. Give me a pound, couple of dabs just like that. Call your people, know that you gonna get it. We right back because we on top of these bees. You ready to believe? You better get it right off your sleeves. All right. Which one? Oh my God. One of the dogs just farted something ridiculous. Like, you ever had your animal fart and you not know that they had that smell in them? Like, I didn't know they had it in them to fart this bad. It's really a problem. Don't like. Don't like. Ugh. Yuck. Now I'm mad. I just thought about the fact that I just put my tongue out. Like, that's not gonna do me any good. That's not gonna do me any favors. Give me that, and then give me that, and then save it. That. And then go over here, and then get in here, and then adjust here, change that. Save it. Dunzo. Mustard! It's gonna be it's just there in perpetuity now, like just mustard. Mustard on me. All right, let's pause this. What? What? Oh, that's a thing that's super cool that that's a thing that can be done. That's flames. They give you the option of like recording a thank you to people who buy things off your shop. I mean, we do have Nightcore merch now, so there's that, which is nice. Daniel, I'm very confused. Because the person that you suggested has the longest, like the shortest hair. And I think I look nothing like them. What up, Reaper? Good to see you, fam. I was literally just looking at your support in Fourth Wall. It was just like, yeah, give me access to the webcam, but it didn't do anything. It's like the website might have just been broke. All right, so let's see what we got. Launcher. Oh wait, I closed the launcher. Those StarCitizen to hate losing money all the time and making nothing. I mean, to be fair, a lot of it is still in the process of being made. So I feel like right now we are not very far off from 4.0. 4.0, there's going to be a wipe. So right now, just play, get used to what you're doing, and rent a ship. We are in the midst of the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo right now, which is basically free play time in StarCitizen. It's like if you've never played before, now is a great time to play. So I'm updating my my 4.0. I feel like I don't want to hop into 4.0 yet, because if I hop into 4.0, I am not going to touch live. So I'm going to launch live. I feel like I started the download 4.0, and I wonder if it's still downloading. It is still downloading. That's actually fire. That I could start downloading 4.0. I got to do crime missions. I complete them, but I don't get paid. That is rare that I've seen. I've not seen too many issues with servers getting updated. DeejayKnight! If I could play any of these Kendrick instrumentals, I would be welcoming everybody to the stream with Kendrick every time anymore. Like, it'd be great. 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 The idea of it, man. It speaks to me, man. It speaks to me, man. It speaks to me. Stusty, man. Stusty. I don't even know what to call you. That is just an icon. You are just an icon living. Whoa. Got to pay like one time out of the 40 missions you did. That is an oddity. I can say that calmly. What up, Melis? Melis! It's gonna. I may have to like make my own my own what's the word, like royalty free version that is not what it is. If you had to squad up with 3 other creators, who would it be? Pro Quesadilla. Like it depends on the game, right? Like it depends on what we're doing. Queso, for real. Action Jackson. Fuck, man, I know too many people, man. Are we shooting? Are we like low key? Like, what are we doing, man? Those two off out the gate, no questions. Playing for Turkey Week. We just eating good all week, really. Like I'm making the jambalaya today. There's tacos tomorrow. We're doing Thanksgiving Wednesdays so that people that want to go and check out other households can do so on Thursday. So like we just gonna have leftovers Thursday, for real. Remember me. Boom, let's restart it real quick. How dare you? How dare you? Missed the first days of IAE. I missed the weekend. I was gonna get in on the weekend, but then I was sick. So like, I just want to be ready to help around the house. And then an event Saturday, like I was gonna stream and I was just like, oh, nope, that thing. Okay, guess not. So gave time to that and then got good. Blah. Blah. League 4.0 is going to go live. I'm guessing next month. Probably mid next month, really. If the progress that they've been making with 4.0 goes as it continues to have been doing, apparently, I'm guessing mid next month. So hopefully they have some kind of time to exist before before we have to deal with the holiday season. I would very much like for them to get it out early enough to have a couple patches so that they could go on a holiday break and be fine. Gotta play more of that Stalker game. Oh yeah, on Deadlock and on Super 100% these days. Good choices. Good choices. Wish you were in Cali, big same. Man, if I was in Cali, like this weekend had to be off the hook, man. Like, man, this weekend had to be wild. I guarantee people was out walking in the streets. What PC parts do you recommend for this game? An SSD more than anything. I feel like it's a quad core, at least a quad core processor. And then what am I looking for? I think it's a DX11 capable graphics card. NVMe, yes, definitely the speediest SSDs you can get hands on because, boy, oh boy. All right, let me see what. Oh, the server's full, so they must be doing something ill. Let me see what's going on with Captain Flint server. Can I get in there? Let's find out. All right, so we did the tutorial. So that's one of the things that they need to get us the armor. You got to complete 3 of the things. 2 is check out the show floor. We did that as well. I think we do need to do a bounty mission, a mining mission, and something else. Let's go tab out real quick and then see what we're talking about here. Which one is it? Welcome back, pilots. There it is. Boop. Is this it? No, this is just a welcoming back for people who haven't played in a while. This is just talking about the free fly and what ships and companies are going to be there. And then we go over here and then, okay, that's just gear. I'm not rocking the gear right now. This IAE Academy. So we did the first steps and did the tutorial. We visited the IAE day 1, and then we got to go do a tracker training permit certification mission. So basically do the tracker training permit certification in the Bounty Hunters Guild, then do opportunity for independent cargo hauler. Yeah, so we probably should be able to do that in the Intrepid, which is delightful. And then we have the industry, asteroid mining or hand mining. I might do hand mining. Mine and sell ore. I think I could. We might be, depending on whose day it is, we might be able to rent the prospector. I mean, I also got in-game money, so I could just rent a prospector. Anyways. Can I SC Dietrich? I need to add run, so that way we have another version of that. Command. All right, so let's see what we got on. Let's refresh this page, because it says check back here daily to check your progress. I'm curious if it has the steps that I've completed already shown. Okay, IE Academy, first steps complete. Tours complete. Bet, I like the fact that they actually show this. This webpage will track your IE Academy progress. Tracking won't be visible in game. As you complete tasks, you'll receive a completion stamp below rewarded daily. That's what's up. So basically tomorrow we can come back and check it. And they do have the starter packs. I'm not like, I normally try to avoid scrolling over the packages because people are like,
you gotta pay money.
Man, you gotta pay money to get a game, but you can play it for free now, right now. So there's that. You got your access wiped. What? Huh? Upgraded to the Intrepid from the Adventure Titan. Fell in love with that ship so fast. Right? Now, I have looked at the stats. Apparently, the Titan is better overall than the Intrepid. But I don't care. Because one of the things that people are saying with the Titan is that it's got a size 3 turret on the front and 2 size 2s. Which apparently is still better than a size 4, but I don't care because I upgraded my size 4. Then, I think the speed of the Titan is better, but at the same time, man, I don't care. Are the rewards for doing the academy? There is a reward for doing the overall academy. You get, if you finish the IE Academy, you get the in-game event shirt in white. You get the combat career kit. You get the Orc MX, MKX, or Mark X, Mark 10 Singularity armor set, which is one of my favorite armor sets in the game. You get the Stone Skin undersuit, which is the Stone Skin series, is one of my favorites that exist. P4AR Night Stalker rifle and the Gemini LX L86 pistol, and then you just have those in your account. So you just now, if you didn't have armor before, just doing this tutorial, you have armor now. And I feel like it feels like a thing that you can even do even if you don't have the game, right? So if you are in the free fly and you're trying it out, this will give you the idea of going to knock out some stuff so that at the end of it, you're still gravy, which makes me happy. Still got a bunch of bugs. We just crashed. StarCitizen is going to have bugs for the foreseeable future. There's nothing to do with that. It is currently in alpha. I think the last time I had this issue, I just had to restart. So I'm not even going to bother verifying. We restarted the computer and boom. It always says it's too early to min-max. Like a ship, get it, don't. Basically that. Because like, there's like, right now, the key with ships like the Intrepid, for example, and other ships in the StarCitizen universe is that with the Intrepid, this game is not done, but the Intrepid is literally brand new. So since the ship is brand new, it has gone under a lot more new stuff. A lot more of the what could be remotely gold. If a ship was gold, the Titan is not. The Titan's been in game for years. They made it bigger the last time they touched it up. There's a lot of ships that are going to get a final pass. It's going to be a long time before we get those ships in their final passes because we still got a bunch of stuff to happen. For Squadron 42, for StarCitizen. What about the servers? Remember the servers being really bad, these things lagging, crashes. That happens. The servers should be getting better in about a month, hopefully, because they are going to be pushing out 4.0 next month, is what they're intending to do. 4.0 includes server meshing, which allows more servers to spread more people into the game. And from what I've seen thus far, those servers run better. It's just, is it going to be much better than we have currently? Maybe, maybe not. But we'll see very shortly. Because I feel like the last couple times I've played in 4.0, it's been pretty solid. I'll wait till next month re-download. You're going to have to re-download anyways. Once 4.0 drops, it's going to be a whole different version of the launcher. So it might be an update to what you currently have, but you're going to have to re-download anyway. So if you haven't touched it for a while, wait until 4.0 launches. The joy of StarCitizen is learning to play around the bugs, partially. Like I tell everyone, it's the same as Call of Duty. What the Axis in-game spent $75K, turned into a cutter. Like I tell everyone, it's the same as COD. What ship is the Axis? I don't remember the Axis. One once. What up, Mike? How you doing? Appreciate the follow. Run the ones. Master. That's gonna be me for the future, for the foreseeable future. Master. Thinking about adding the Galaxy to my fleet. Thoughts? I mean, I'm all for the Galaxy personally. I have a Glade to Galaxy cross chassis upgrade that I'm probably not going to use because I don't think I want to melt the Glaive. She's not going to be comfortable enough to melt it out of principle. Nine Tails, bring your leader outside. I want the ones to run me to ones. But there was a lack of comms. Cargo robot. And StarCitizen? What? 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 Close all of these extra tabs. Boom. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Atlas, maybe. What words am I thinking right now? I don't know. I don't know. No. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Why? Why is my brain, fam? I don't know. I don't know what my brain is. I don't know what my brain is. Oh, wait. It's right behind me. Hi, Decker. I'm sorry if they took your Atlas. That's kind of childish and disrespectful. Hopefully they give it back. Hopefully they give it back. Hopefully they give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Boop, 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 boop. All right, all right. All right, 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 all right. All right, all right, all right. What am I thinking of? I did restart the computer. We are at the page where we need to be to relaunch. I thought I already opened the launcher. Did it open? It did not open. How disrespectful. Boom, launcher. And then let's see if this game runs as smooth as I'm hoping it does, because reasons. Reasons. Etc. Etc. Why is my brain, man? I don't know. I can't help it. The way my brain is set up. It is just weird. Ooh. All right, EPT wasn't updated, so let me hit that update. You know what? Close. I won't update yet because I feel like that might have been the issue that I was getting into last time. Harold Spark, what up? Would I be running on the mid-range system? Only the 2 years ran once. I feel like you should. There's people who are running this game on older than 2-year-old systems. Hell, this PC is like 2 years old. So, like, I feel like you'd be fine. I feel like you should be fine. Bloop. Launch the game. Let's see what we got. Run me the ones. Aries. Mustard. Mustard. Make another beat for a Kendrick diss track. And my life is yours. Oh, still worth the time to spend here. I mean, I appreciate you, fam. My brain is... I have not been diagnosed with ADHD, but I feel like if I were to have been diagnosed, it would not be a surprise. Because I'm weird. Extremely weird. And the way my brain is set up, we bounce everywhere. And back twice on Sundays. It's just how the brain operates. I don't make the rules. They are just what they are. Sam at the top of the like leaderboard. Appreciate you. All right, we got Sam with 1494, Zach with 1035, Rat with a solid 631, BG with a 2, Daniel with 1, and Ruth. Is that Ruth? Might be Ruth with 1. Appreciate you. Boop. Had it since 7, so I would say yeah. Real. Are you saying like I have it? Because I mean, that would make sense of a lot of things in my life. It would make sense of a lot of life. A whole lot of life. Oh, that's the thing that I wanted to start doing is adjust the... You know, I'll do that right now while we're waiting. Move this up, right? And then center it. Transform, center, no. Center horizontally. And then take this. No, put it back. How dare you? Center horizontally. And then lock that joint. Click. And then this is already fine. Leave that there. Take this. No, yeah, I'm gonna move that too. Let me get this. Let me get that camera. And then move it down to here. So we put it at the bottom. We put it at the bottom. So that we can put your boy where it needs to be. Low key, literally. Whoa, how dare you? Somebody was trying to resize the whole thing. How dare you, bro? I thought we had a arrangement. I thought we had an agreement. You would chill it out. I would chill it out. We were on the same page. Computer just like,
nah, son. I'm gonna do what I want.
Which I find rude, really. Really and truly. All right, so let's get this. We got the follow from Sam. Appreciate you. Was having running issues with the Dame a day or two ago, but watched this YouTube video. Now it runs from 60 to 100. I don't think you are talking about StarCitizen. StarCitizen does not run 60 frames a second because of the server. If you were talking about offline, by all means, same page. Online,
Nah, son.
unless you were running it at 640 by 480, I don't believe that Earth exists.
No, sir, I don't like it.
That is not an Earth that I believe in. I believe in Earth. He believes in you. Let me. Oh, that actually works right there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then we lock that. Just click. We lock that down immediately. Online 1922 by 1080.
Hey, yo, who mans is this?
Someone cooked here.
Who mans is this? If somebody got Star Citizen run at 60 frames a second, I feel like we'd have way more of the Star Citizen community all on board with whatever that person is talking about, because it would just be a standard that like everybody in their minds was just like, well, obviously we're running this, because how do we not run this with 60 frames a second? We just do that. Considering I have not heard that Earth, I don't know what to say about it. I don't know if I can believe it. I don't know if I can believe it. I see 60 frames of Star Citizen in specific places for like 5 seconds. It takes me to run through them. Right, like it's Star Citizen at 60 frames is brief. And it's a temporary achievement, to say the least. It's like not full time, not all the time. Nah, we don't believe that. We don't believe that. Where's my background? Why is it not? Oh, it is in there. Haha, silly. So we could do this, and then just make that John a little taller, and just bring it in, bring it down, boom, and then lock it to right. Actually, let's bring it up to about there, and then center horizontally, and then we lock that. Right. Which one of you farted again? I bet it's Cora. Cora did not pay hoop today. She was like, I don't believe in poop, bro. And it's just like, I don't believe you believe in poop, but I know it believes in you, Miss Mamas. So she was like, nah, I'm not gonna poop today. And I was like, all right, don't shit in my house. I feel like that's a simple rule, man. She's been potty trained since she was a baby. She getting old. Like she an old lady now, but simultaneously, don't shit in my house, dog. Also, I'm sitting here thinking that I had already clicked that. Like, sorry, fam, please don't hate me. This is what happens. I get sidetracked like that. Running on a 480, running at 480i on a cool 1998 Zenith CRT. Jokes, what up, specialization? All right, so those are there, and then we can move this up. All right, so I think I got the stuff that I've been trying to play around with. Because I was trying to basically make it to where like the camera. Cyriville with the 31 months of sub support, appreciate you.
This is the way.
31 months is a long time to be supporting the stream, fam. I am honored that you would decide to hit that subscription, because nobody ever has to. The only thing I could ever ask anybody to do is show up. So
Hey,
the fact that you would
streamer.
hit that sub
Hydrate.
means a lot. Nothing to hydrate with. Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Streamer,
Huh?
stand up.
My posture is fantastic. Ain't no need to stand up. Technically, I'm already standing up though, so there's that, which is nice. All right, so let me resize this joint. Y'all get to watch me do it live because I forgot to do it earlier. Boom! Booyah! So now a lot of the extra on the stream is hidden. It's hidden. Also, we still up. Oh, word. You still got me in the dorm. Oh, snaps. Oh, snaps. Look at your boy. You see me streaming, I'm beaming all over the place. I just reset my fucking camera and now it just replays my old sleepy. My sleepy eyes, I looked at sleepy. Now see me right, yeah. We're sorry. The things that you thought you saw did not exist. Please, thank you for coming to hang out. Please call again. Goodbye. I mean, you gotta be ready to click. Gotta be ready to do it. The ketchup heals you. But what about the mustard? Oh, just get me into it. Hell yeah, eggs overs. Hell yeah. What ship do you use and what missions do you like to do? I have too many ships. My most recent Excite is the Intrepid because reasons. And then mostly I recommend people the Adventure Titan because easy. You saw them? No, you didn't. You saw nothing. Challenge everything. So yeah, we're gonna be rocking the Intrepid for at least IAE. I need to go and do. I should probably get a hand mining multi-tool so we can go do one of those. But let's go check the show floor out, and then once we check the show floor out, we will go do a tracker training permit. I wonder if it counts. The what for everyone? Whoa. The Intrepid is a brand new ship from Crusader Industries. It's a new starter. Like it literally just opened up. It literally just launched the first day of IAE because Crusader's first day was the first day of IAE. So there's that, which is nice. Yep. Bro, I already called this elevator. Quit playing. I heard no opening doors. Rude. Intrepid is dope. I actually upgraded to it. Oh, it is. In my opinion, it is a great starter ship. I've not done a lot of combat with it. We did a quick battle with it last week, which was decent. But like, beyond that, no idea. Goal this week is get better. Hope it keeps working for me. I had issues for 3 days getting out a new Babbage. Whose day is it today? Misk? I think Mirai? And another... I know Mirai is one of them. No, well, Mirai was yesterday, so one of the show halls. One of the halls will have a Mirai ship. Blim, 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 brim, blim, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Today is Banu and other alien manufacturers. Appreciate that, Elk, because I hadn't gotten to the show floor yet. What the fuck is this? When did they start having those? Excuse my American. I don't remember there being like little Black Friday sale notifications. I don't remember them having ads above those. Probability of running into other characters pretty regularly. Like when we go to the show floor, there's gonna be people. Just go. They're
Gonna
be there. Not a question. Actually, I don't even. I do. It's like I could just go in. I wonder if I can just pick it up. Oop. Quick buy. Do it. Bet. I wanna look at the cruise. Dark, 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 dark. Drink it up. Can we just go ahead and can we drink this thing? It's time to refreshing. We're obviously not gonna be done with that though. Let's just go ahead and drink the whole thing. Like shushing down the slopes of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Somebody gets that reference, I'm sure. If you don't, fix it. Fix it. That purple drink. Nice jacket. I had to rock the Crusader jacket for Crusader Day. It felt right. It felt like the move to make.
Stream clip successful.
Appreciate it. All right, so where the trash can at so I don't litter. Like all these people out here littering. Littering and see, that's how you just put your can in the trash can, man. Like, can I help these assholes pick up their trash, man? Like, do it. Give me this. I don't want to store it. I'm not gonna pick up everybody's trash, but I will pick 1 or 2 people's trash up. Also with this thing, give me that. You may not want this helmet. I don't even know what helmet it is, but what I do know is with this storage container right here, I can just hit it and then get myself a brand new free helmet. Morozov SH Terracotta, appreciate it. This is why you don't just leave your stuff out. right, cool. Thank y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Done. It's talking about food, so I want to make sure I get the food. Someone's gonna walk outside the vacuum and go, "Oh, yeah, free helmet for the win." Right, like you got to get the free helmets. And are these gowns? Yup. I don't know where we're gonna be able to sell the gowns, but I'm confident that at some point we're gonna be able to sell the gowns. So people are here just dropping gowns in their bottles. Like, are these? Is that decent or is it trash? Put that in my hand at least. There we go. Yeah, it said 0. Can we pick up that one too? Nah, it was too far away. What about this one? Perfect. Oh, I love the camera zooming out. Oh, that's beautiful, bro. Let's go. I didn't know they did that when you focus on something behind you. That's... Ugh. When did that happen? When did it happen? I should not like that as much as I do. Put that in my pants. I can't put it in my pants pocket. That's disrespectful, man. You know, the one guy from Expanse. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, in the Expanse, there's a lot of those dudes. For real, for real. So, I mean, since we're already here, we might as well. Inspect it real quick. There it is. And then put this one in there. And then I wasn't planning on picking up people's trash, but I mean, takes me a second, man. But at some point you can sell gowns at any of the clothing store terminals. Never tried though. I know I'm gonna try now. All these free gowns, bro. Ain't there's 3 of them right here that I didn't even see? Psh. Free money, bro. Free money. Done. Now, since they got clothing in here, I doubt this is gonna be the one, but like, next professional confirmed janitor. Wrong button. There it is. Sell. Actually, not all categories. Clothing? Undersuits? Also, why do we have so many beacons, bro? Those drones are ugly. I don't even like those. 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 No, no. Seems to me like we found the guy who should be given the Raptor. I mean, I'm not gonna deny a Raptor given a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me it. For real, for real. Because that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. If we're talking about the street sweeper, trust, I would run around this whole area and street sweeper everything. Why? Because reasons. And also things. Down sell for 45 AUEC at cargo centers and orbital stations. Bish. Damn it. Just missed it. Oh well. It's 12 seconds to the next one. Also, I'm gonna go refill this water after we get to the show floor. We'll at least get to the show floor, check it out, and then slide Space Trucker Crumb with the follow. Appreciate you. When I hear Crumb, I think Crumb from Real Monsters. Crumb. Crumb. I would RP the hell out of that. Just clean the floor, man. Oh yeah, guaranteed. Immediately. Why would you not? Free opportunity to be silly. Give it. Yes, please. Thank you. I require no notes. 10-10. Give it to me. Crumb, Conan the Barbarian's God. Oh, good choice. I properly moisturized the hair today. I like seeing it. Like, let me hit it. Let me hit it with some joy. It's not quite Jerry Curl situation, but it is nice. Cause look at it, man. Like the curls, bro. I'm gonna get a 2-strand every time I get twisted, just so that I can get this fancy ass curly joint. pretty sure it's Cora farting because she didn't poop. Deku did. She ate a little bit. She ain't finished. We walked for a hot minute. It was like, she old, so I know her bones are just like, oh, I'm tired. So I was like, all right.
Nearing next stop.
Three trips around the block might be too much for you. So I was like, all right, then let's just fall out. Let's just fall back. Ah!
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Like I said, it was me, blame me. And no, it was the dog. I know. Psh. Don't let me catch one of them terminals to put something in. You know what's gonna be something upstairs? Open the elevator, let's go. Those burritos I ate, nah, it was the dog. I had broccoli. Broccoli don't do what this dog's farts do to this house. And I know it, because I've had this dog since she was 6 weeks. Spelling sucks and the comp don't help. Fair. Same. Wait, I don't want to go to the terminal. I want to go to the show floor first. With this being Microtech, show floor not at the terminal. We need to go to Tobin. I should have gone one more stop though. One more stop. Although now we got this helmet. Let me just jog over here and put this away real quick, like. Mostly because I don't want to be holding this helmet on the train. Because also, free helmet, Lego. Thanks.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Is Cora labeled the WMD? I mean, she should be. Her farts should be, for damn sure. These farts are problematic, man. Like, for real. For real and true. Cora's farts. This stream brought to you by Cora's farts. Destroying nostrils since 2013. Thanks for tuning in. Ha 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 ha. Dog farts. Don't like. Blah, 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 blah. Mustard! Dun, 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 dun. Stop blaming the Avatar for all the bad smells before she smell bans them all. Like, Zahir almost did to her. I mean, fair. Skynet with a follow. Appreciate you. We're sorry, Skynet 801 did not go through because we prefer not to have Skynet. And, like, for real. Skynet is terrifying, the concept of it. Not you specifically, Skynet 801, just the idea of Skynet itself. Like, don't think I'm doing good. We're not talking about you. We're talking the concept of Skynet, because Skynet led to the Terminator, which led to John Connor, and, like, almost the end of the timeline as we know it. Like, none of that is good for us. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
My brain, man, I don't know. Wait. Are we still not at the... Damn it! Just gotta work, hopping on, appreciate you. What's good, Zoom and Dan? How you doing, fam? Got a husky that eats everything, plus your...
Bruh.
What?
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
How's the PU holding up? Decently, thus far. Decently. Right. Like, you sure about that? Zooming out. And then turn a little bit right there. And then look up. Ooh. Scott's Arcade with the raid. Appreciate the raid, Scotts. How you doing? Well, it was a light. Where did the light just come on just now? Golly. We got Sawcon with a follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Where's the expo at? New Babbage Microtech at the Tobin Expo Center.
Whether it's innovative specialty, blah, blah, blah.
All right, fam. DeejayKnight here at the Tobin Expo Center for... Let's do it again. Take 4. DeejayKnight here at the Tobin Expo Center for Intergalactic Aerospace Expo's Day 4. Let's go and check out the show floor. Yeah. Show floor check. Let go. Boop, boop. How was your stream, Scott? What up? What were you doing? Like, I don't know how many, I forgot how to word today. Spent some cargo hauling. Nice. Been having some fun in the Corsair again. Very nice. And yes, somebody asked if I was going to do the IAE Academy. Yes, I am doing that after. I just wanted to stop at the show floor so we can see what we missed yesterday. Because I know we've fully missed Aegis at this point. Because I was intending to stream Saturday, but I was going to stream late, and then like got pulled into doing something else. So I was like, all right, guess not going to stream today. So meh. And then yesterday I was going to stream, and then just like meh. Life. Monday words are words. They really are. They really are. All right, so today is the 25th, which means we got Marion, Misk, and Apex. And then Gatank, Opa, Buh, and Asperia. I know what it is. I just... Words, man. Words. So Apex... Wait. Did they close Apex already, bro? Danu, yes. Yeah, typing. Typing is the thing. Hey there now for the first check mark. Noise. Nice job at reproducing yourself in game. I tried really hard. CS, appreciate it. It's a little laggy today, unfortunately. Not as bad as I've seen before, so I'm not too mad at it yet. There've only been one per day the whole time. Then what's the point of having 24th through 25th being Mariah and this? I thought they've, like, the whole point of having 2 halls was just like the other ways, like the other times they've done it, where, yeah, like the schedule says like we're gonna have 2. So why is it not both show floors? Stuck to recreating Ron Swanson in the game. Good mustache option. Nice. It's wrong this time. Then why? Frustration. Frustration. Probably performance, probably, which would explain right now whether I'm not getting wrecked frame rate wise. All right, so let's go back here and then see which one of these have me set. I think this is the front facing one. This was the one behind me. This should be one side. This should be the other side. It's not quite. So those are 3 and 6. All right. And 9 is up high, 8 is straight to the face, 7 is just like slightly up, 5 is a little bit different. So let's go move this back, and then we are going to re-angle it to be right in front of the self, but up. So let's go back, make sure it's at face level where possible, and then we go boom. Save this. It's almost eerie when you see the FOIP going. I mean, the whole point of FOIP, in my opinion, is to put yourself in the game where possible. So, like, the idea of being able to talk to somebody in game and it not just be like some weird NPC is great. So when you press push to talk and you can talk to people, it's just every game should have this, especially RP games. So, like, I can see GTA 6 doing absolute numbers if they bring this tech over, like, which truly means that Rockstar needs to do it, because if Rockstar did this, think about how GTA 6 RP would exist in the best way possible. Come on, fam. Come on. Come on. Come on. Still have 2 just in different parts of the same hall. Interesting. We'll find out. RP bit is what I'm looking forward to. Fear. All right, so there we go. So this is the almost the same look without... It really is just like a slight angling. So let's resave this. That's close enough. All right, so slow it down. Damn it. Go back here. I forgot to tap Z.
Open Expo Center would like to remind everyone that the first step to fun is safety. Walk, don't run while exploring the halls.
Actually, did you know that this wasn't the original design? I've seen pictures of some earlier versions and they were pretty out there.
Ready to experience the exotic? Step beyond the everyday and discover something
And
new.
we're here.
Alien manufacturers take
Day
center
4 on the
stage
show
at
floor
IAE.
with some of the Van Duel ships out here in full glory. Let's go and have a look and see what's on display today.
Yeah, they've done a good job. And
Boop.
full history makes work.
Buffer saved. Blah, blah. All right, so we got the Van Duel Defender. I've seen the Defender before. It is nice to see it out here, though. So let's go here and then get to this. And then...
Attention visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo.
Oh, I'm out here saving some of the buffers. Like, I don't necessarily need to because I already have
They're here for everyone's enjoyment.
the background recording some of this footage. Wait, I'm not trying to go downstairs. Rude. I wasn't there when I got there earlier. What, the Defender? So let's go high. Yeah.
Alright, if we're gonna keep the schedule I made,
This is a friendly reminder that the Tobin Expo Center is a STEM-free environment. Please refrain during your visit and have an amazing
With some refuel
day.
ship. Interesting. So I wonder if they just put them in different areas. So like one side of the hall only gets this floor, and then the other side of the hall only gets a different one. So let's check. We'll check that out later. That's a cool ass Batman.
wow. Great beauty. You can really see the influence of some classic designers in the lines.
Gathering the latest and greatest from manufacturers across the
Where is
empire.
this? The door?
The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
Is there another door? Nice. Very nice. I have such an obsession with alien ships. I mean, they're tight, man. They're tight, man. See, now this. I have one of these because of referral bonuses, but like I don't want to get rid of it because like I have it and I had a CCU from this to the Galaxy,
This
and
is
like
a friendly reminder
I don't think I
to
want to
stay
use
aware
it
of your surroundings
because
and keep an eye on your belongings at all times.
Galaxy,
You
man,
want to
like
make sure that your perfect day
like
stays
I don't
that
foresee using this ship a ton, but I also don't foresee having another option to get one. So like, remember previous years, I don't understand. Oh, the manual regiment restart's gonna take. It's nearly done, and the team left sig. Yeah, but like I feel like they still have to get whoever they had working on it. If they have somebody else on it again right now, right? Like that's the first if they have somebody else working on it, you still have to consider that maybe they have to get up to par with where the previous developers were.
Attention visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Please take care of viewing the vehicles on display. Remember, they're here for everyone's
I do
enjoyment.
like this shot. I may have to do this for every ship. Very cool. Very cool. Am I gonna play 4.0 today? I'm not sure yet. Master! Master!
Ready ready to experience the exotic? Step beyond the everyday and discover something new as alien manufacturers take center stage at the IAE.
Probably looks awesome. Yeah, it does.
Stuff like this is exactly why I love going to the IAE.
Damn it. Ruined it.
Seeing it in person is
Ruined.
a lot different than I imagined.
It's a dropship though, so if you're not ready to drop a bunch of people into a combat zone, you probably don't want to get it.
Journey to the past with mysterious, faithful historical recreations.
Like, here we
Bring
go.
the ships of legend into your very
Where you
own
can see
hangar.
the actual area where your troops will be, and they hop out the side.
I really appreciate that they've got some of their classic designs on display.
You flying out like you some ODSTs or something. Not that great unless you want a dropship. I mean, that's... They make other ships though. I feel like they have another ship that is just stupid. Is that it over there? Nah, but that one is cool.
It's always better exploring
Hey, the Centaur.
Thank you for visiting New Babbage's Tobin Expo Center. Stanton's preeminent destination
Whoa.
for live events and exhibitions.
What's the best one to buy? I mean, that's, for all intents and purposes, you can get any ship in StarCitizen for the most part in game. I feel like the only ones that you can't get in game are like the newest ones that
Next hall.
are like brand new.
I'm about ready too.
I think it's like 6 months or so until they show up in game. It's where you can buy them without having to pay anything of actual money. So I'm a firm believer in like don't pay money
Come to take flight.
for things you can get for free. So start with an Avenger Titan, literally one of the starter ships that they have
Wow, look at this.
available right
How
now
fun would it be to own
is
one?
all I would recommend.
Actually, did you know that this
So
was
right now, like the
I've seen pictures of some early
Intrepid, the Sealand? Can't remember. Let's find out. Mustard! Like this one is actually one of the starter ships, which is wild because it is absolutely ridiculous in size. Like the idea that this is a starter to me is magical because that skin is glorious. Look at that. And like this is like to me the truest of the alien ships because when you sit in it, as you can see that weapon up top, that weapon up top is pointing upward because that's the cockpit. When you sit in this, you are on your back. So like if I go inside this ship for a second, it's just the entrance. I can't
Attention
remember, man.
visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo.
Okay, so that's not the
Please
one.
take
There it
care
is.
of
There's the
vehicles
stairs.
on display.
So if you go up the stairs
For everyone's enjoyment.
and up the elevator, cockpit. And then we sit in it. Watch what it does. So they have a temporary animation, but then you see you put your hands where they're supposed to go. But if we go outside of this ship
Why not take it
and
for
we
a
angle
test
it
drive?
to
Many
have a
of the
look at it,
vehicles on display at this
you can
year's
see that
IAE
we are
conveniently
literally on our back right now. That is, the show floor is the show floor, but like in our position, we are literally on our back. Like it's, no, do this. And what's cool is that VoIP still works in the external camera, so like you still see me talking to you with my character, but like you can also see that if we angle this thing around, that is
we want to make sure that your perfect day
the show
stays
floor.
that way.
Ship is wildly impressive. Exiting side hangars is confusing as hell. It is. But like to me, this is like one of the absolute best options. If you want an alien ship for real, you want the Gattac Sealand. The Gattac Sealand. Artie, watch this animation of us getting it. Oh, that is so good.
Tobin Expo Center would like to remind everyone that the first step to fun is safety.
So cool.
Walk, don't run.
So
explore
cool,
the
man.
halls.
No, I didn't want to do that. Get up. No. Oh, well, too late. Explore ship, but you have to really think when lifting off. Yes, you do. It's also the landing. If you want to land this thing, you have to go slow because you want to land it in a way that you land a regular ship. That's how you crash. Said it as I was posting. Oh yeah, no, you're good.
Ready to experience the exotic?
All right, so we look at the cabin.
Beyond the everyday.
Way too clumsy for that shit. Big same, Buttercup. How you doing?
Manufacturers take center
So we have
stage at the
here.
IAE.
What's that? Open that. Sit over there. I like how that's the bed. That is a very fancy looking bed. I feel like it doesn't power on, or it doesn't do something until it powers on. Because that's the escalator to take us back down. This is like the bathroom. If memory serves, this was for like the bird
Gathering the latest and
race.
greatest from manufacturers
So,
across
like,
the empire. The
they just put their
Intergalactic
cloaca
Aerospace
over
Expo
the-
is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
You can buy in the game as well. Yeah. So yeah, this is the rear of the ship. It doesn't look like it, but it is. And this is where you store your cargo, which also doesn't feel like a thing that makes sense, but it does. You just gotta fly it for a bit. Took a night off work. How's it going? Nice. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And this is the Talon, the fighter. The fighter.
Find a new favorite?
That's another person, by the way. For those of you who would be like, man, how many other people do you run into in this game? That's literally another person right there.
I tell you, there's nothing like being at the IAE. Looking around, seems like a lot of people are enjoying themselves.
Just gotta do a quick walk around of all the ships, man. It just feels right. Like if you're gonna come to the show floor, the least I could do is have a glance at the ships on offer.
Stay aware of your surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings
And then we
at
got
all
the.
times. We want to make sure that your
Is that another Talon?
stays at
Looks like it is. Oh, the Talon Strike. Yo, is that the missile one? Let me read it. Ooh, rent it. The Talon represents Esperia's continuing effort to preserve historically significant Tavaran ship designs. A maneuverable single-seat combat ship with light armor, but powerful directional phalanx shields. The Talon is made to strike first and strike hard before using shields to cover its escape. The infamous Shrike variant model is armed with an additional internal missile racks.
Damn.
Your boy knows what he's talking about. Let go. That's the most extra startup sequence of any ship. Well, I'm glad that I just rented this one because we are gonna do work. Also, if that's only like, oh, only at 1.2 mil, we gotta do some, salvaging. All right, so let's get this. Let's get a quick one around of the Shrike. Now I want to see what this extra startup sequence is. Because I tried the Shrike ages ago, but it's been a long time.
Have an amazing day.
I'm glad you came. It's always better exploring a show with someone else.
The Pyro Pirates gonna come steal all the ships from the Expo. Defense Con, I feel like, isn't until the end of the show. It might not even be this show. I can't remember. We got Ryan with a follow. Appreciate you. Got a Polaris.
Mouse.
You can hop in right now. Oh, no, I can hop in right now, but I don't want to hop in right now. Because I feel like I'm going to get in and then be mad that I can't actually take it anywhere. Why are y'all ducking, bro?
Attention visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Please take care of reviewing the vehicles.
Who in here getting silly? Also, I think one of the things that I have to remember is, if this is a single-seat fighter, where do we get in? Is it back here? All right, so there's the... No, that's just renting. Because if it's not an openable ship, sometimes it's hard to get to figure out where to open it up. I can't remember if this is the one that opens up in the very front. There it is. It is. Oh, that's just components. Man, I'm not worried about components, man. Close that. In the pilot seat. There we go.
Journey to the past with Esperia's faithful historical recreations, bringing the ships of legend into your very own hangar.
is super impressive though, man. I need to see more ships do like the Mirage ships and have the front of it just be like a screen to where you have no glass to the external of the ship. Makes me happy.
Thank you.
So yeah, technically it's already on.
Tobin Expo Center, Stanton's preeminent destination for live events and exhibitions.
And let me make it flight ready. I tried. Flight ready this thing. You poured off. Oh my god. They need more of this in every ship, man. Like, I don't care what anybody says. I want my ships to have no anything. Oh, we rented this. Right, so we're going to be getting into one of these here shortly
This
anyways.
is a friendly reminder to stay aware of your surroundings and
We're-
keep an eye on your belongings at all times.
I was going to do one of the oh my god. I was going to do the bounty missions in Intrepid just to see if we could do it in the starter, but at the same time, reasons. BRB peanut time. Nice. You can do the tracker mission. Oh, I'm going to do the tracker mission in the Intrepid and then do the second mission with this cuz reasons. Cuz reasons. All right, so let's get over here. Check out the Cartual. I remember when the Cartual hit the game. It's been some years, but man, it was a while. We got Blackjack Crafts. Welcome back. 44 months of it. Appreciate the support, fame, and land. Thanks much.
Aerospace Expo is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
Oh my god. See this thing boot up, bro, is one of the most beautiful things in this game. Absolutely. Absolutely. What up, Goldberg? How you doing today, fam? Maybe a good thing is buggy, like Timu buggy. I mean, that's why it's not being shouted to the world right now. Appreciate the follow, GAV.
Tobin Expo Center would like to remind everyone that the first step to fun is safety.
The first step to fun is safety.
Exploring the halls.
Get out of this. Get out of this. And then, oh yeah, we got the blade. I feel like that completes our loop of this area of the show floor, which is nice. It's only encouraged during Invictus. Drake is invited to IAE proper. Oh, okay, cool. It is Invictus launch week. I don't know why they had in the train, when they got off the train, they had some of the posters that were like glitching to the DefenseCon-ish stuff, unless that's just the pirates coming to take to our defending stand. So that might be it. Red the blade, gorgeous in a hoot to fly. I have a blade. I have a blade and a glaive. Luckily, referral bonuses have me squared away with the two primary Vanduul ships that we'll be seeing. It sucks for me because I am very mid with piloting this and the glaive. But I am very excited nonetheless.
This is a friendly reminder that the Tobin Expo Center is a STEM-free environment. Please refrain during your visit and have an
So far, just
amazing
Intrepid on the new ship. As far as I've seen, yes. Okay, so we got a loop of everything. The glaive, we got the Santa Guy. Oh man, we can't jump that. Let's go to the other hall real quick. So no one of these other halls has something in it. That shit looks very reminiscent of Slip Fighters from Andromeda. I want to play this so bad, wish it could come to console. I mean, same. But I feel like the biggest issue that is holding this game from console is the servers. And they're, oh, we can't even get to the other ones from this. Okay, cool. So they didn't have any of this side. Let's check the other side. Oh wait, let's check this to make sure that there even is anything over there. Oh wow, nothing. Just stuff downstairs. Bet. Wall spotted. I missed that. Missed what? What'd I miss? Intrepid, Star Lancer, Terrapin, Medical. I don't know why. I'm just so used to hearing about the Terrapin Medical and the Star Lancer that I just was like, oh well, those have been here. I literally melted my Inferno with the intent because I was gonna get a Star Lancer attack, or I want to get the Max or the build. I want to get the build so bad. I don't even like the look of the Star Lancer because I dislike their ships. Those ships are too bulbous to me. Consoles couldn't handle the no load screens, maybe one decade. I feel like the thing that we are missing to make consoles work with this is not the no load screens. Because realistically, console hard drives
This is a friendly reminder.
are the most deciding factors to why they run so well this generation.
Make sure that your perfect day stays that way.
A
Buttercup with them GGs.
I didn't know they had super Gs.
Damn.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Came across inside or location of Rattler, the Underdark, no research on the character program campaign there. Damn, nice. Can't even with MISC ships. Mirai are excellent though. Same. I dislike every MISC ship visually except for the Mirai. That thing is stupid good. Stupid good.
Attention,
I have a Fury.
Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Please take care
Not the
of
Fury.
the vehicles on display.
I thought Mirai was the racing
Enjoy.
under. I thought Mirai was a branch of MISC, but like the Razor used to be just straight MISC, and now the Razor is a Mirai Razor, which I thought was interesting. Console would need keyboard though. Have you seen the damn keybinds list? Love to see that match with controller. That's why I feel like StarCitizen's never coming to console. Squadron 42, I could foresee coming to console. I mean, to be fair, there is support for controllers in the game anyways. Fury, Razor, Pulsar, all Mirai, yeah. So like, they exist. They out here. Also, wait. I forgot to do one of the most important parts. If I'm gonna do these, I gotta do them right. Okay, slow it down, and then angle it up, and angle it over. Go up a scotch.
Gathering the latest and greatest from manufacturers across the empire. The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
Some abandoned merchantmen that I don't have. I mean, I sincerely hope they have people that are working on it right now, because the amount of people who want a merchantman are sky high. The amount of people who have one who are excited to see in the verse also sky high. Should I give it a shot? It's free to play right now. Wyatt, this week is the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, which is basically a show they have in game to showcase what they're making, and it gives the people who don't have the game a chance to try it out to see if it's something you'd be interested in. So I would say go for it. It's my largest, and I'm going on smaller on ships. Fair. What up, Helgan? How you doing? There's a subsection of MISC. Yes, that is true. It's just like I was like, because I remember the MISC Razor the second we started this conversation. I was like, wait a second. Why with the rose? Appreciate you. How long is it free to play? Until December 5th, I believe. And yes, if you're going to play the game, I have my referral code on the screen. Use it, because using the referral code gets you 5,000 credits if you decide to pick up the game later, and they don't let you add the referral code later. So technically, you have to make an account to play for free, but they won't let you put in the referral code later. So use the code, get 5,000 extra credits, and support your boy. Because for me, I like to make sure that there's never a question of like, does DJ get anything from this? Yes, I get referral bonuses, and I use the referral bonuses to showcase stuff about the game to people when they show up. So right now we have 358 referrals. When we get to 500, I wish it was Anvil Day, because then we could show you the Hurricane and the Terrapin. I will get those ships in game to show the world. So when I stream, I'll have access to them. If you sign up with my code, you show up in this prospects list of people who have created an account based on my code. Once you pick a copy of the game, you move to the recruits page. I think I may start a giveaway in the Discord and just have it run for like a day. Like have it run till like tomorrow at the end of the stream. So that way, because SIG gives me lots of ships to give away. So might be a time to do it. Got the code installed when I get home? Bet. You can make your account now using the code and be fine. I install tonight and throw that code in? Bet. Would it be wrong for me to loot his body? I mean, if it's a body, do it. Ooh, also, let's see. I feel like one of the things that I like to showcase is where we are currently. It's here at the entrance. Do it. If you don't, I will. Up to 5 referrals with our back to the original Kickstarter in 2012. Nice. Real nice. I didn't find out about the game until 2015, but I've been streaming it literally the entire time. So like these are the current reward bonuses if you refer people to StarCitizen. You get some weapons. At that 1 referral, you get 3 referrals, and you get a couple more. The gimbal mounts no longer apply because they removed gimbals. 5 gets you one of my favorite things. You get the fish tank and the Great Cat Buggy. Now, they introduced the Steve some years later after the Great Cat Buggy, which is like an upgraded version of this. It's like a SUV-ish. It's like a RAV4-ish version of this golf cart, but it's pretty cool. 10 referrals, you get an Aegis Gladius, in addition to golden, a display case with a bunch of golden ships. At 25 referrals, you get the Arena Commander Racing Package. So in Arena Commander, which is like the in-game VR experience, that technically you go to the main menu, you go to Arena Commander, and you can use it. It has the best frame rate in StarCitizen right now if you're doing the ship flight, like the ship challenges and whatnot. Then you get, for the Arena Commander Racing Package, you get the 350R, the M50, and the Mustang Gamma. So like 350 is an Origin ship, M50 is Mirai, I think, anymore. Or is that also Origin? And then the Mustang Gamma is Consolidated Outlands. Then we get the Arena Commander Combat Package at 42 referrals. You get the Cuddy Black, Hornet, Avenger, Aurora, LN, and all of those specifically for Arena Commander. But once you get to 25 referrals, you get an additional 15,000 credits. At 42, you get an additional 30. They still haven't changed this from the Misk Racer at 75 referrals. Once you get to 100 referrals, you get the Vandal Blade. And at 200 referrals, you get the Vandal Glaive. Now, this was the last ship that I got, referral-wise. The next ship will be the Anvil Terrapin and the Anvil Hurricane. If memory serves, the Hurricane is a 2-seat heavy fighter with a turret slot and a pilot slot. I'm very, very excited for the Hurricane because I remember it doing some damage and disrespectful work. Infinity's Origin, sweet. And then at 1,042 referrals, which I don't know if we'll ever get to, but I would like to, you get Million Mile High Club access, which is like a low-key exclusive club that only people who have gotten to this club can get. At 2017 referrals, you get it.
An Aegis Javelin,
which is like a warship. That's wild. I want to be on this leaderboard. I don't think it'll ever happen, but I would like to, just because reasons. But let's digress. We've gone downstairs. We know that there's no other hall in this one. We have a Sulin already, so we don't need to rent that. We rented the Shrike so that we can go do some of these missions. We have a Blade. We have a Glaive. I might try the Defender, just because it's free to rent. I thought you could just look at it and rent it.
Tobin Expo Center would like to remind everyone that the first step to fun is safety.
I have to go over here and do it. I have to go to the body of it. What happened to just like holding the button and renting? Come on. Come on. Oh well, we'll just rent it somewhere else. Hurricane's a lot of fun. I love Anvil ships so much. F8C Lightning is my favorite at this point just because reasons. Because reasons. Which I feel like is a solid reason. Use the info screen. There's a screen over here. Oh, they let you rent it from this thing? Oh, I literally just did this with a Shrike. I completely forgot about that. Boom. It's 2 days now. I thought it was only 1 day previously. Interesting. Interesting. Got it. I mean, you said you were going to loot the body. You were not playing. Let me go over here and check your man's pockets real quick. Those are my jacket pockets, not his. Let's go to the old school inventory and see what you got. Show me what you've got. Nothing that I want. Bet. Let's see what helmet we talking about. No. I want to look at those. Can we get this? Childish. There we go. Carry. Give me that undersuit. Have a good one, Ryan. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. It's been 2 days, the last couple expos. Man, I don't know why my head had me thinking that they were only 24 hours. Because they're going to do some
disrespectful stuff
with this Shrike. All right, so let's see if we can get to the other hall, if they let us. Got a crash. Hey, appreciate you coming to hang out, man. Have a good one. Have a good one. We're doing phase 3 right now, so I want to see if I can get credit. Why am I still crouched? Rude. So on phase 3, what are we talking? Are we talking like cargo, or you pick the mission, they complete it, you still get credit for their Idris? Oh, so go fight the Idris or board the Idris? Because that makes a difference on what I'm gonna take to involve myself. Fight. Ooh. Part of me wishes I still had the Inferno then. People boarding it or getting killed. Oh, I'm sure. That's why I was just like, wait a minute. Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, it's all Zenith. Rude. 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 Extra flipping rude. Extra rude. Extra make me wanna go and do what we do. We call the crew. Alright, enough being silly. Let's go do the tracker training permit so that we can get the baby mission out of the way with the Intrepid, hopefully. We did get new weapons, so I'm imagining... I don't know if I put the weapons on the Intrepid, though. So I think I need to bring it here, place it down. I don't have a Polaris, so I'll plead the fifth on that one. Says you on the low. Just to throw it out there, in case you were unaware, if it is a thing that you dislike, you comment on that thing, they're going to give you more of that thing. Like, the algorithm is going to feed you more of the thing. So if you don't like StarCitizen, but you're talking about StarCitizen, it's gonna give you more of it. Just want a launch date? That's fair. Right now, we did get the launch date of Squadron 42. Since it's in polish mode, we got 2026. I'm guessing that with the rate of growth in this game thus far, I'm imagining that once we get Squadron 42 available, we'll probably be knocking on the door of 1.0. And I feel like 1.0 is probably going to be the major launch date, the proper launch for StarCitizen. Like, is it going to have everything that they wanted from the Kickstarter on 1.0 launch? Highly doubtful. I highly doubt that. Oh.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Nah, looking at what I was doing. All right, there it is. I need to go one of these anyways. I need to go buy some more jeans, man. Like, I don't have enough proper jeans. Do they have those here? I feel like we only saw the fancy clothes here, so I don't think we're gonna get jeans here. We need to go to, like, somewhere else. Continuing to push out launch just feels bad. Be valid. They officially launched additional features on the roadmap, but continuing to push out launch just feels bad. But that's the thing on the low. They are making the tools that they need to make the game. Like, if you didn't see any of the CitizenCon stuff that they just had last month, CitizenCon basically showcased that they're adding in the crafting and base building that they're supposed to be putting it in game within 12 to 18 months. That's a major part of what this game is going to be. But a lot of the things that they need require the server meshing to function right. And they're implementing server meshing. They intend to push 4.0 live by the end of the year. So once server meshing is live and they have something that is on the servers that allows for more people to make it more of an MMO, I I feel like that in and of itself is going to be one of the major pushes to get closer to 1.0. Like a lot of stuff that they were intending to put into 4.0, they're taking out to get 4.0 live this year. For example, the engineering. The engineering is available in Iranian Commander, has been, but they took it out of the game because they want to get 4.0 out. The team that's making engineering is working on getting 4.0 fleshed out. So I understand the frustration of like, man, they're pushing out the launch too much. But it's like, on the bright side, if we get to the core of it, they never gave us an official launch date of StarCitizen. They never have. Squadron 42, they regularly tell us when they're intending to launch. And then in the meantime, they do more stuff. Because we get stuff in StarCitizen after it's functional in Squadron 42. That is the biggest thing to keep in mind. So if you want a feature, if you haven't seen it in StarCitizen, but it's needed for Squadron 42 to get finished, those are the two factors. If it's something that isn't required for Squadron 42, we're not going to see it until after launch. That's the first thing to continue. Do you use sticks to fly? I have a X56 Rhino, but most of the time I've been flying keyboard and mouse. You see the hesitance to believe them when Ashes of Creation are further along. I mean, I have not been following Ashes of Creation, so I really don't know. But let's, for the sake of understanding, let's look up Ashes of Creation and then let's pull up the Wikipedia for Ashes of Creation. Because there's two things that I'm going to need to know. Unreal Engine 5, they guarantee, if memory serves, this game was not started on Unreal 5. So yeah, that's a thing. Where's the Ashes of Creation Kickstarter? 2017. Okay. So it started on Unreal 4. They push it to Unreal 5. That's fine. That's an upgrade. Two things. One, a fantasy world is great, but if they don't need as much to get the game functional, this is going to go faster. Just for real. It's going to go faster. Unreal 4 was previously one of the most supported third-party engines in existence. Unreal 5 is probably on that path to be just the same. So that's going to be a lot. Meat and potatoes is the node system and the server meshing, plus repayment for combat, switched over. Yeah, so like we're not going to get a lot of this other stuff adjusted until server meshing is in. But once server meshing is in, just like in 2017, we started to see an explosion of content. They don't need multiple entire planets to make Ashes, that part. But like, I was going to get there. Beat me to it. Unreal 5 is a bit more of a mess as a developer, but I hear your point about Star's development. Right, like they're using, originally they're using the CryEngine, I think it was 1.3? 1 point something. And then Amazon used the same one for Lumberyard, and then they worked with Amazon to implement some of the stuff from Lumberyard on the low with the follow. And now we're dealing with them calling it StarEngine because they've made enough changes at the base level of the code where it no longer is CryEngine. Case in point, CryEngine was made for games that are like 12 to 20 kilometers at most. There are craters in StarCitizen that are larger than that. So the idea that they have like even just one planet in an engine that was not designed for it is magical. The idea that they have made not only the ability to have entire planets that you can get to with no load screens, but add in the fact that they have tools that they created to procedurally generate flora, fauna, atmosphere, creatures, like obviously flora or fauna, but like they can generate biomes. You can have an ocean planet if you wanted to with random islands all over. You can have mountain ranges if they decided that they wanted to have mountains. They have tools to procedurally generate that and then fill it in with bases and locations. Like, good lord, That is a lot. What am I doing? We're getting ready to, we just checked out the show floor for IAE for today, day 4. And we're about to pull up. Actually, I don't even need to do anything at this. We can just go straight to the hangar. At least I feel like we should be able to go straight to the hangar. That's quite a lot. Yeah, but like when you consider all the stuff that they've added to make this, I don't foresee any output other than any concept other than a long time. It's going to take a long time to get anything done. Traditionally, MMOs take a decade to get made. The only time we've started to get MMOs that don't take a decade is when we started to get engines that have ridiculous levels of support for engines. So like, let's pull up the RSI YouTube, because there's one thing that continues this conversation that I feel like is crucial to be a part of this discussion. Ooh, I forgot about the IAE show. So let's go to CitizenCon 2154. Is it Brave New Worlds? Is that the one? No. Not the social universe, not the cosplay competition. Not Captains of Industry. Crafting your home is fucking crucial. I want to say it's Beyond Pyro. It might be Beyond Pyro. Because I don't think Chris was doing the conversation of the thing I'm looking for. I can't remember which of the panels was the one that included the sectors. Alpha 2 is happening now. Beta Linear 2025 launches will occur following. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with looking at like a 2026 launch for a game that is doing that level of stuff. Skip. Get out of here. I pay for YouTube to not see ads. What are y'all doing, bro? Lasky, landing zones, system, Sherman.
Hello, everyone.
That was 1.0. Ah, it was 1.0. Is that this one? I can't remember, man. Yep. StarCitizen 1.0. All right, so let's pause this, full screen this, and then
Hey, well, I hope you had a great day yesterday. And by the way, there's a perfect run through that Rich did immediately after the show.
Destination
or SE Lives,
no.
but
features and content to our
near the start. I had the feeling it was near the start, but I'm trying to like make sure
Today,
I kind of flip through it.
It's beyond 4.0
because
all
it
the way
is
to 1.0, and the
it
big
shows
difference
the individual planets.
is that 1.0 is the full release of the game. Okay, so what does that mean? How will it be?
Jewel of the Empire, Terra has been a shining star against the more imperialistic tendencies.
I'm trying to find the little snippet of where they showed
now many believe that
the
Terra
areas,
should be
like the
new
numbers
center
of the
UAE. I don't know how you
the
all
little
feel
gameplay
about
loops.
That. Yeah.
So it may not be
Lot of
this.
division. But that's our starting 5. Each system and each planet will be featuring the massive level of outposts, POIs, stations, biomes, and exploration.
Yeah, they're talking about POIs. They might have already had the
one
that I'm thinking
some
of.
The other presentations this weekend. But we're adding one more level. We're also going to be adding.
Let's go back and see. Let me move for a second so the game doesn't yeet me from the server. Beyond Pyro, no. Dress to Kill, no. Because there's literally 2 days worth of them talking about a bunch of stuff. Is it Brave New Worlds? Let's find out. Come on. There's like only one little thing that I'm trying to see. This is part of it. Locations. There. Oh, this is it. This is it right here. This.
Clustering means generating locations near other locations. So, for example, if you find a distribution center, just like in the verse currently, I would find forward operating bases next to them. But if you go even further out, you'd find mining outposts to funnel those resources to the FOBs. Go out even further, you'd find caves around them, because that's where they might find some of the gems. And then we can even specify the data on a cluster level. All of the factions that live at this whole cluster, any mining outpost, that would be the same people, but also what commodities they sell, to find on what resource you'd find. So let's look at an example of the clusters.
Garo with the Yaro. Appreciate the raid, fam. How you doing? What were you up to today? Thanks for bringing the community by. Hello, hello, hello.
Like our mining outpost, but
really should never have said road to 1.0 because it gave some people the idea that 1.0 should be in the next couple months.
They need protection.
Who got that
for
idea?
The targets, well, caves, mining outposts.
Big selling point for games. The ground combat is decent. It's generally per area within a planet. Oh, that's the reason I paused on clusters is because if we fast forward, like they have a bunch of different cluster types, but the thing that I was looking for specifically is this.
Just like our locations, we can put clusters near other clusters, and we group them together, ranging between 10 to 15 locations each. And we group this into what we call a sector. Like this one, that has about 120 locations. However, on a planetary scale, we can define how many sectors we should have, with each their own data and persona. And every single one of these locations is now ready for the mission system to hook up and give you gameplay, and for you to find a bunch of places on your own.
So if you're talking about wondering like why the progress isn't happening in StarCitizen the way you want it to, this is what they're building.
Can you guess the number? We've got about 3,042 locations.
Just on that planet. Just
and
one.
Again, this means that StarCitect, we're just able to, on a planetary scale, just define how many locations we need, what you'd find there, and to just give that
2 months ago. Yeah, that's the point. No, really, what we were talking about is having someone say that StarCitizen isn't doing things fast enough. They're showcasing footage of things that they intend to do, and that they wouldn't have that video if they didn't already have the ground concepts either somewhat functional, which realistically we know they can procedurally generate the planet. We know they can procedurally generate cities. We've seen them do it in previous Citizen Cons. They have a Minesweeper tool to make an entire city. So that's neither here nor there, but they are making the tools to make stuff like this while they're making StarCitizen. I don't think this is going to be as required for Squadron 42, because we don't need every planet to be fully populated in Squadron 42, but for StarCitizen, where it's going to be important, that's going to be something that's after 1.0, I think. But let me go ahead and pull up a ship real quick. But it's for an MMO, right. It's taking Ash's set map and expanding across planets within the universe. Right, and that's just one planet where it just in this star system that we're in right now in StarCitizen. If we zoom all the way out, this is Microtech. Microtech has 3 moons: Euterpe, Clio, Calliope. This star system has Microtech, ArcCorp, Crusader, and Hurston as planets. Each one of these planets has moons. And each one of these planets, the fact that you can get to it with no need to load the game again, that's a lot. For a game that was meant for 12 to 20 kilometers, we're on a planet that has 3 moons. Hurston has 4 moons. There's a bunch of little gas stations in between here and there. And then once we talk about Pyro, Pyro has more planets and moons. Smaller, but more. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into making this that is just unique to this. They really push the engine? Yeah, because it's no longer the Cry engine. It is the Star engine, as they call it. So what were you up to today, Garo? I'm in focus mode, trying to help explain a lot of what's going on with StarCitizen, just because I feel like it's an important thing to have a conversation about. And that technically Hillbilly wasn't fully 2 months ago. It was, let's see. It was close to like a month and a half, I think. But let's find out, because you might be right. It might be fully 2 months, but I feel like it was last month. So if we look at the date, October 20th. So we are 1 month and 5 days from when this happened. It's not a bad thing. Just, I like to make sure that when we're talking about things, we're talking about them as they are and not as memory, because my memory is horrible. I know I need to double check a lot of stuff, because if I based on things on my memory, I would never get things right. Chill, Idle Champ stream, good choice. Get ready to tear down your streaming computer to fix a liquid cooling issue. Ugh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear it, fam. Go follow Garwar. You know you want to. Ugh, what is this? I'm a goldfish. I mean, I know I'm a goldfish. So it's not about, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm a fan of like making sure that we're on the same page, and that if there's information specifically regarding StarCitizen, I don't want to put anybody on the wrong path or to say things that like somebody gonna come back and be like,
ew, that's not how that works.
I would rather we be on the same page than not. Really appreciated the time you took to explain. That's what I'm here to do on low. Appreciate you. Also, the fact that they went this hard on Airwolf is absolutely fantastic. Yo, I don't think I've ever seen Airwolf, but I do remember a lot of these intros. They definitely went full 80s. That is fantastic.
Up next, an old favorite from the show floor.
The MISC Prospector is the
I take many breaks from StarCitizen
in the UEE.
I have to.
Capable of breaking and gathering
the way my brain is set up.
of resources without
it is
the
a
need for
required
additional
thing.
Staff and investment, like other offerings from Argo and its competitors, with fully customizable performance and a range of upgradable mining heads and gadgets. The MISC Prospector is crafted for miners who mean business.
Sure, as a huge Airwolf fan, that does not surprise me that there's a video showing love to Airwolf fan.
Of breeze, along with hardy defenses against smaller aggressors. This craft
you
is
play
built to
Deadlock?
handle
Yes,
the demands
it
of
is
deep
impressive.
space
I'm
resource
trash at
exploration.
it, but it's still
Its
impressive.
Iconic metallic blue MISC styling speaks volumes, telling the verse you're a dedicated tradesperson focused on success.
String fellows with a silly
in every
name,
venture.
silliness all day.
The Prospector, like the MISC Fortune and every offering from the MISC line of industrial vehicles, blends form and function into practical prosperity.
I really
Now available
need
for perusal on this year's IAE show floor.
I really need
We return
Argo to
the
come out with
IAE
another
show.
mining ship that's not the mole, man. I need a solo miner that is from Argo.
Intergalactic Aerospace
50 Showers
Expo.
recently enjoyed so far, really impressed. Hell yeah. That one's also early access. I feel like a lot of games are
Today's
early
topic,
anymore.
Capital Combat with Rich Tyra, John Crew, and Jared Huckabee. Stay tuned. It's the IAE show, and it starts right now.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for coming back. We're here.
Pause. Let me let's make sure that we have the Intrepid delivered before we do anything else. There it is. Deliver that. We're not gonna request delivery yet, or like we're not gonna like pull it up, but I do want to make sure that it is local to where we are.
Here for part 2
Argo's by far my favorite manufacturer.
Spaceships and StarCitizen.
Crusader's been getting it for me right now.
On something, Rich, that you kind of hinted at.
I feel like Crusader, Anvil, Drake, somewhat Aegis, but definitely Crusader, Anvil, and Drake are like my tops. There's another one I'm trying to think of. Origin-ish. But I feel like if I were to look at my ships, I feel like most of my ships would be Crusader, Anvil, and Drake, for real, for real.
You mentioned the Squadron 42
C1,
demo
Starlancer. I got a C1 and then
this
A1. I don't even know if I'll ever. I don't even know if I'll keep the A1. I'm
cinematic
likely
thing
to
from the
melt
start of
it.
the show.
But
It actually seems to be reflective of this
have it now.
capital warfare
Intrepid
experience
C1, E1,
that we're
nice.
attempting to build here. So I want to ask you outright, how is capital warfare supposed to work? What are we building towards? And
any
why
system
folks
I
be
should
excited?
choose when first starting out?
I think the first
right now, there's only one system to go with. We're gonna get Pyro probably next month, if they do it the way they want to. Yes, Disco. But Stanton is where you want to go, and if you want to see the show floor, you definitely want to start on Microtech at New Babbage. So like once you go to Microtech, New Babbage, go check out the show floor, rent a bunch of ships for free. Make sure you start out doing the tutorial because of the system that they put into place this year, which is, where's the one of these things? IAE Academy. The IAE Academy basically gives you free armor and weapons for doing the tutorial and a couple other things. So I already finished my first steps by starting up and doing the tutorial, and I got the tourist by going to the show floor. Do some combat, hauling, and industry, and like mining basically, so I can get a mining multi-tool, and then sell the ore, and then be done. And then technically you only need to do 3 of these things, I feel like, but still, I want to do all of them anyways. I know you only need 3 out of 5, but I know I'm going to still do them all out of principle, because the way my brain is set up, yes. But I actually don't think I got Ashes of Creation. What's funny is that when I found out about Ashes of Creation, I feel like I knew about this game before the Kickstarter. Because if the Kickstarter started in 2017 for this, I feel like I had coworkers who, that may be a different game. It may be a different game. Yeah. That's updated October 23rd of 2017. When did the launch happen? Yeah, estimated delivery of 2018 of the month of the game. Yeah, no, not yet. But let's get back to this. Make sure to move. Go back into here. And I'm gonna go refill my beverage. BRB.
To sort of approach.
So I'm gonna go back about a minute just so that we can
just scaled up. It needs to
properly have this play back, and then I'll be back by the time it's done.
A dedicated tradesperson focused on success in every venture. The Prospector, like the MISC Fortune and every offering from the MISC line of industrial vehicles, blends form and function into practical prosperity and are available for perusal on this year's IAE show floor.
We return now to the IAE show, brought to you from New Babbage, site of this year's Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, and your guide to the future of spacecraft and vehicles in the verse. Today's topic, Capital Combat, with Rich Tyra, John Crew and Jared Huckabee. Stay tuned, it's the IAE show and it starts right now.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for coming back. We're here for part 2 of our discussion on the life of spaceships in StarCitizen. I want to follow up on something, Rich, that you kind of hinted at in part 1. You mentioned the Squadron 42 demo several times and this experience that was being built at. It's not just a cinematic thing for the start of the show. It's actually seems to be reflective of this capital warfare experience that we're attempting to build here. So I want to ask you outright. How is capital warfare supposed to work? What are we building towards, and why should folks be excited?
This is the way. I think the first thing to sort of approach is it shouldn't just be the same gameplay as small ships, just scaled up. It needs to be, we talked about progression, it should be a progression of gameplay. So you can't just turn up, lob 50 torpedoes at a ship, press the I win button and go on. You've got to remove those defenses layer by layer. So capital ships have multiple defense. Obviously, they have turrets on them for shooting ships. They also have PDCs for disabling closer targets such as missiles and torpedoes. And then they have physicalized shield emitters, which is what you saw in the demo where Cal Mason sort of kites a Vandal ship into it. So you need to take all those things out in progression to stand a chance against a capital ship.
So it's not just a brute force thing. I know a lot of folks are imagining just coming in with an A2 and dropping a Moab on top of an Idris or something like this. It sounds like there's a puzzle to be solved here. Is that how you would say it, Rich?
Ultimately, capital ship warfare should be a puzzle that you have to figure out. If you actually watch that cinematic for the Squadron demo, you'll notice that one of the lines is, "Hey Cal, I don't think your weapons are large enough to be able to take out that shield emitter, or that shield Jenny, as they say." And he says, "You may be right." And that is actually true. You shouldn't be able to turn up.
Took a little bit longer than I expected, but we tried.
And small caliber
There's an I win button, no stamps.
against a huge capital ship. And it's what we touched on in part 1 in terms of the physicalized nature of the damage. If I fire a small caliber pistol at tank, it's not going to do much. The reason why we have like an Ares or a Retaliator is to allow you to soften up the capital ship shield so that you can actually then get access to the shield emitters and the PDCs and the weapons that are actually keeping your fighters away. And the way that the shield faces work is that they're underpinned by physicalized shield emitters, which are then connected to the core shield generator, or in large capital ships might have multiple shield generators. So ultimately, your first foray should be like, okay, which shield face are we going to try and soften up and dampen to weaken it, to be able to then send in our a squad of fighters to be able to target certain shield emitters, another squad to be able to target the PDCs, or in case if you're taking a much larger ship, like a Javelin size, which will have flaks. So you'll have to basically figure out, okay, this group or this squadron will take on this squadron will take on this, and this is where the hologlobe comes in terms of you're the admiral of the fleet, you're going, okay, right, I'm assigning you this target, and then if you're a fighter, you're going to then receive markers, and then obviously you're going to be connected to be able to say, okay, coordinated alpha strike. If you just drip feed your damage over time, the capital ship will just be able to absorb it. So this is where you need to be able to go, okay, what's my tactics, what's my high-level strategy? And then once you've taken out the PCs,
this game is coming out when it's done, Roy, but Squadron 42, the single-player game that leads into this game, is due to release in 2026.
So you'll be able to then use our hacking gameplay, and then obviously you'll have to fight your way through to the bridge to be able to take over it. Or the other side is if your mission is to just destroy this ship, if you've taken down those layers of defenses like John says, that's where you then send in the torpedoes. So capital ship gameplay is again
so much strategy makes sense. I'm so bad at high-level strategy, much better at brute force. Fair.
And it should be a significant challenge to be able to take
I
out
do
one of
like
those
using
larger
tactics.
ships.
It's just that not a lot of games allow us to use tactics. So I'm looking forward to
well, let's just use
leading a bunch of people to attack different areas
so
from the hollow globe like we have in the carry.
Coming up to it, first thing you should be doing is scanning it so you know what you're going up against. You want to do a scan on it to work out where are its shield emitters. So then
Buttercup, question for you if you're still there.
Like, we want to take the right-hand side shield emitter.
No soloing massive ships to single fire at all. It's a horrible idea.
To that group.
You might be sending in a terrapin or a forward ship to be able to get scan data that then relays that back to you on the Polaris and your hologlobe, to be able to go, okay, now I've got some information to work with, how do I then approach it from there?
Yeah, because one capital versus another capital is probably the worst scenario if it's literally two single capital. They need their fleets to reach their maximum potential, so you should be bringing these support ships with you. So yeah, you've scanned it, you've identified your point where you're going to be attacking.
When people RP this,
you
guaranteed.
assign a group of fighters
I feel like
from your ship
this kind of
or
battle,
from your fleet, take away their fighters.
you don't even have to RP it. You have to actually have the strategy and tactics to be able to pull it off.
To sort of bring down those
so that would be
shield
RP
emitters.
in and of
The majority
itself.
of them will be under the skin, so you need to scan to find their locations and then target them specifically.
Using ADS.
Damage penetration.
Or precision targeting.
Sounds like Reaper Battle in space, pretty much.
Like, the two starfighters are great for this role. So you have the Inferno, the ballistics will penetrate through and damage it. The Iron, great to bring the shields down to allow those ballistics to go even easier to the hull.
You've got to take out PDCs as well.
Yep, PDCs as well.
So the PDCs won't just attack missiles and torpedoes, they will also attack other small objects. And so we need to make sure that you've created a safe zone or an entryway and you're punched through those defenses, and then you've got your options of either boarding or destruction, depending on what your objective is.
Sounds like something
have a fight in the StarCitizen on the scale of the combined human Centurion, the Asari forces, fighting the Reapers, yeah.
But you won't just be able to penetrate.
FS9 with suppressor and a 4X scope. Yes, that is. The FS9 is one of my favorite light machine guns in this whole last game. And I feel like I can't remember if I've tried to put a 4X on it, but that feels like a thing I would have done. Definitely a suppressor given the chance, because
yes.
To use relevant weapon rate. That's where really the capital ship main weapons come in, because they're the ones that are actually doing the main damage.
Spontaneity blew up. Oh, that's
to be able to soften it up to allow their fighters and support ships. You can't just roll up and just try and out DPS it. I mean, you can, but you're rolling the dice. You know, is my ship, capital ship, going to be better than your capital ship? Am I going to be able to maneuver it well? Because that's the one thing to discuss about shield emitters. Right now, you have a shield generator that kind of creates a bubble, and we say, okay, this is this face, right face, left wing. And if you look at the wing, if you shoot the wing from the front and it hits the front of the wing, we just automatically work out like, okay, is that the front face or is that the left face? And for the player, that's not super obvious. So you want to be in understanding like, okay, well, the shield actually hugs the ship. So we need to know, well, actually that's the left face. So you as a player can go, right, that's what we're targeting, that's what we need to bring down. Because otherwise these shield generators are so powerful on capital ships, they'll just be coming back.
And throughout all of that, we've sort of assumed that the target ship is just sat there.
Absolutely.
You have the opposite, like you're on the ship.
The
you can
defender
see,
is spinning the ship around, trying to put their stronger side towards the attack.
You're seeing all this fire coming to this side, so you're now trying to maneuver yourself to avoid that. Counter players, they're trying to take out your thrusters to stop you maneuvering, so it is a big puzzle.
So shields down, PDCs cleared. And that's where this can go from a ship versus ship to a combined arms.
Absolutely.
Thing, which is really what's most exciting to me. This idea that you now have to send troops over to breach, and board the ship.
Yep.
Yeah, and also you might have to defend against being boarded. So if you're going up against another player, and they've got a Polaris and you've got a Polaris, or when we add the Idris into the game and you coming up, then you're going to have different mixes of gameplay when you're fighting over whether it's resources, station warfare, all the things that we've discussed previously. We've not really got to end game yet. Yeah. We're still really at mid game. End game is fleet battles and being able to utilize these large ships, and then that comes back to TTD if you do lose, or you need salvage, or you
Ain't
need
no party like a board party. Sam, I cannot wait for the Legionnaire. Talk about a ship that I have that is not going anywhere. We need engineering to function so that we can get to hacking. So once 4.0 comes out, we get engineering. I feel like hacking is not going to be too much farther along from that. And then we're going to get the Legionnaire, because I need to be able to open the doors, knocking the doors down, just like,
what's up? Guess who?
And then thanks for letting me in.
Are still on the ship.
Well, an AI navigator bot,
of battles, these types
friend
of
for
combat
noobs, like an alien, but actually loyal to you.
So
Fair.
much more gameplay than what we've just discussed today. And I think that's where it starts to connect the loops.
All right, so that's just a little bit about capital warfare. Thank you so much for sharing. Our viewers are going to be incredibly excited about that. The Polaris obviously makes its debut at this year's IAE, and while these systems are still in development and will continue to come out in 2025 and beyond, just having this vision intact here, people will be able to judge decisions that come in subsequent releases against the direction that we're going to. So thank you so much. Up next, I have to have a very uncomfortable conversation with Rich. He's a player in my D&D group, and he's been a little too min-maxy. So, Rich, let's talk about this, shall we?
Absolutely.
The classic returns.
So today on Lore Makers, we're going to talk about Henry Brown, an exciting inventor who, in 1886, filed a patent for one of the most exciting inventions of all time, the file cabinet.
So it turns out that in North America, most of the melons that people think are cantaloupes are actually a different varietal of musk melons.
With the story of the star system with the richest history in the UAE.
Shouldn't we also be able to cut the lock on doors with the multi-tools?
It started out as a private detective
Hopefully.
agency called
I thought that's what they were aiming for.
Not many people know this, but the Pinkertons actually became the foundation for the U.S. Secret Service.
And so then in order to sell more dictionaries, they changed a lot of the spellings of the word from the original British English into new American spellings.
The system they said couldn't be covered in
just to sell
one
dictionaries, you
In
bastards.
Arthurian legend, the wizard Merlin actually had an owl named Archimedes.
And so then with the radiation powering its core, it sort of rose out of the ocean and started destroying the city.
They were right.
You see, the founding fathers, they never intended for us to have Wi-Fi.
Now, the colonel wasn't actually from Kentucky.
This summer, the Lore Makers return.
And that is how you get out of jury duty.
And so they needed a product that would leave their hair silky and smooth. That was called conditioner.
With a new 365-part series.
Everyone said that show is spending top combat. The show, yeah, I still don't get it.
It was purgatory.
This never made sense to me.
From a comedic background, not a lot of people thought Michael Keaton could pull off the part.
Lore Maker's Guide to the Galaxy. Welcome to Earth Edition. Nothing you want to know, everything you need to know.
So at the end of the day, down to brass tacks, there is nothing better than a breakfast burrito. I don't care what the breakfast taco lobby says.
And so then they looked at the baby and they said, your name will be Chris.
The RSI Polaris arrives on day 5 of this year's expo. And instead of asking those who built it what it's supposed
I'm
to
super
be
thirsty.
like, we went to the folks who know these vehicles inside and out.
I wonder when they
Testers
get the
dedicated to
inventory
putting
and it's going to
power
change
through
to
its
the new
paces.
looting screen,
We
because it just
return
seems
now
like that'll
to
be a
the
better
premiere of
choice
Pew Pew with the
for the
Polaris.
inventory. Pew pew with the Polaris.
The torpedoes are very interesting anyway. They're bespoke for the ship.
But this is the first time.
Yeah, first time S10.
They are massive.
Yes.
I think they do twice the damage of a size 9. which is crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Move slow, but they're cool.
Yeah.
Especially when they hit.
They're big, slow missiles.
Yeah. Might
Big,
need
slow
changing,
missiles.
but we did do jousting with it during the PT. And
jousting.
Yeah, well, they were just coming at each other and you just see them fire off, and it's awesome. It's good for a battle, for sure.
All the
Hey, streamer.
Yeah, they're slightly staggered, so you get like 1, 2, 3, but there are 4 separate
Probably gonna
tubes.
use
It's
an
not
old
like
UI,
when
new
you have
UI
a
just
tablet
shows
on
the
the
pockets.
It means you get to
Everything values the
appreciate
backpack. They have like 3 screens on that though.
Plus, you get 28 of them.
Yeah.
Which is...
It's a lot. Yeah.
You can do a lot of damage in a Polaris. Let's put it that way.
With 28 torpedoes, yeah.
And the revolving barrel that they're in, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and you can see them when you're in the torpedo room. You can like see them get loaded into the racks while you're in there.
Yeah, there's like glass in front of it. Looks really sick when the torpedo like rolls into it.
The chin turret on the front, they now have bespoke guns on. Yeah. They're now, I think, size 6.
One screen.
Yeah,
I like the look of the new one.
We basically made it.
Could it be streamlined a little bit? But like simultaneously, I feel like it needs.
And the top man turret, I think, are now quad size.
To replace the old one, I feel like. If they're going to commit.
Is it the ones on the side that have cannons?
Like
the
fully
chin
commit.
turret is ballistic.
You also have 2 remote turrets.
Yeah, one of them is just like repeaters and one of them is missiles at the back.
Which you get plenty of ammo for.
Yeah, those are your 2 support seats in the bridge as well. So you're like in the like command deck. I think it's the most guns we have on any ship at the minute.
Is it not challenging like with the Hammerhead?
The Hammerhead is going to be close, I think.
Yeah.
But it's a similar experience, but with bigger guns. If you have a full crew,
yeah,
you're going to do an awful lot of damage.
Well, you also make use of them when you got smaller ships swarming around.
Yeah, 100%.
Having all the turrets around the ship really helps.
What ship is it?
Not
I
that
think they're
they can
talking
do
about
much damage to you anyway,
the
but
Polaris.
obviously.
True.
Strong shields on the ship.
It's going to be probably the strongest fighting ship we've got, like combat ship we've got. They're pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It essentially means if you're getting fired by missiles, the guys that you've got on your turrets don't have to worry about them. You can sort of leave those to the PDCs and let the people in turrets shoot the actual ships that are shooting you.
Yeah. Won't hit everything, but you've still got your usual countermeasures. It's just that extra buffer.
So we need to build ships next release.
Which are
So we
massive.
build the
Yes,
Rocinante.
I've seen the smoke
We do not get to build ships. It would be nice. It would be nice. We get to like craft ships that already exist at higher tiers. But that's still like 12 to 18 months
We
off.
did the first like implementation of it, and I was testing it with Chris Danks, who's the designer, and like seeing the first time a missile locks, and then they immediately like sit up, turn, and then as it hits, they start firing. It's pretty awesome. That's really cool. They do only work if a missile is locked on. So if someone has missile lock, then the PDCs will work because that's how they function.
Yeah.
But if someone's just dumbfiring missiles or torpedoes at you, they won't see it.
People have to get really good at dumbfire missiles.
They might have to.
I mean, it's a big target, so I wouldn't worry too much.
No.
Base building Crown is 2 years away, easy. See, they said 12 to 18, and I'm hoping to keep them to that. Like, realistically, it's probably gonna be longer than that, but I would still like to see 12 to 18 months. Because I feel like the base crafting is already in the game. We already have it in the Vulture and the Reclaimer. That already exists, so I think it's just like expanding that capability. So they basically need to add more stuff to be crafted.
Welcome.
And then they have to have more than just like mining. Because I feel like the base tool for that might not be too far off. Like the one that you could just make little stuff in, because we already have it in the Vulture. Like they could put one of those in a hangar and you should be able to print weapons. They could do that much sooner, I feel like, than 12 to 18 months. And the recipes and the maps to make them, yes. So like for weapons, like that might be it. Like they already have the systems in place to have a bunch of stuff, but I feel like a lot of it is pertinent on 4.0. So I'm not saying it's not lots of work. I'm just saying like the base of what they already need, the base of what they need to get it to where we want it is there.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Show the flash of the floor cleaner. Doing well, Erebus. How about yourself? Also, okay, that's what's up. Not sure. Oh, yeah, I remember that name, fam. How you been? It's been a while. It's been a while. Welcome back. Always a pleasure. We want to go to vehicles. We want to select the Intrepid. As you can see, I have a fleet. I don't know if I want to keep the A1. I wanted the A1 when I got it. I do like dropping those bombs. I don't know if I'm going to keep it though. I feel like I had another. I thought this was a 4-pack. Propulsion. I think we did not get another jump drive. The 1D. Yeah, we don't do D. Right. Put that glacier on. Power plant. 1A, 1C. Yeah, we're not using A rated anything. Quantum drive. I think we didn't save last time we looked at this because right now we have grade B competition. Nah, B. We want an A wherever possible. The shield gen, A military. Obviously we're going military given the chance. Clears goes hollow on 1 bomb. I've been on the receiving side of 1 or 2, which is why I want to keep it like. With the price increases to restocks next patch, bombers like the A's and the tallies will need serious thought before their use. I feel like that's not a bad thing. You should be thinking long and hard if you're going to drop a bomb on somebody. That feels like the way that it's supposed to work, realistically. All right, so we got the Rhino, we got the Rhino repeater. I wanted to see, we don't want a ballistic cannon. I don't even know why I bought ballistics. Probably accidentally. I do definitely need more laser weapons. Maybe not a laser cannon. Crafted with precision manufactured parts forged to extremely tight tolerances, designed for top-of-class heat management and assembled to exceed all industry standards, the quarter laser autocannon was created by Kruger Intergalactic for true defensive dependability. We're not doing size 3s. Bearings M6A is a versatile high-velocity energy autocannon designed to provide to keep your enemy at range without sacrificing your stopping power. Then we got the Light Strike. The Light Strike 4 takes the attack to distant targets by delivering focused high-damage blasts that will make any aggressor think twice before coming too close. Capable of providing powerful overwatch options during troop deployments or engaging targets in outer space, it's easy to see why the Light Strike 4 was feared by UPE forces during the First Avaran War. I might go to the Light Strike just because of that. I don't know if it'll fit actually. Let's see how that works. Did we save everything over here? I feel like we did. Wait, A-rated civilian. I don't think we had an A-rated military quantum drive yet. All right, so yeah, we good. And also, which library do we put on? We've got the fusion. Yeah. I'm tempted to put on the Oblivion library just because I want that Chairman's Club, but simultaneously it seems like a good idea.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Unless you trigger happy or cop fair, no? And Polaris and Pyro Torps cost $1 million UEC to restock. Jeez. As it should be. It should be a thing of like, man, I don't know if I want to do this yet. It should be that. I'm not mad at it.
Vehicle selected.
I feel like that's good. I feel like we all win in that situation.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
They work great. What works great? What up, G Bison? See you redeeming emotes. All right, who's over on the Clock app that has been to this stream before? If you over on the, I need to know because I made an adjustment that I'm curious about your feedback on. Those things are supposed to be capital busters, so insane amounts of damage, but not cost effective. Right? Like you shouldn't be super cost effective when you're opening up a cap ship. The Oblivion looks better. The Fusion's colors don't really show up unless the lighting is right. It's kind of like that one Santa cat paint. Fair. Cannon whoop ass should not be cheap. It never should be cheap. I just wanted to see what it looked like because I never had one. And I felt like it's a good idea to rock one. Alright, so let's put some armor on because if I'm going out into space, I don't want to take chances on wanting to go loot stuff and not having the ability to do it because I'm rocking clothes. I like clothes, but I also like, you know, wearing what I need to wear for the situation. I really wish there was an easy way to just like slide an undersuit on when you're wearing clothes. Like, I don't want to have to take off my whole fit. Like, I can't wait till they let you store your clothing options. Like, Like, I'm looking like I don't want to have to get stripped naked. I mean, obviously in real life you gotta strip naked, but like, let me save my armor setup. Let me save like my clothes. Like, what if I want to come back to that leather jacket real quick, easily, and not have to do a whole bunch of extra work? That would be preferred. All right, so obviously we rocking the Orc MX Night Core Nightfire gear, because that Nightfire gear is flames. What's funny is that the Nightfire armor is the armor that you get, the Mark 10, that you get for completing the IAE welcome. I don't know, I can't remember what the words are. The welcome, whatever, like welcome to the game. I can't remember the name of it. I know what it is. Academy, yes, thank you. Like IAE Academy is like that one thing you can do, but like it's just a different color of that. So like we get that armor. I don't know if I have stone skin under armor, but I also don't, since I've already stripped most of my clothes off. I don't really want to look for it. I don't want a light backpack. I want a medium backpack. I thought I had medium backpacks in here, man. There we go. This is schmedium. Let me get this schmedium situated. Let me get this schmedium. All right, webs. I got a bunch of devastators. Do it. Got a midnight. Do it. Then we got the utilities. Multi-tool. Do it. And then get one of these. Do it. Man, I like the idea of being able to put my multi-tool on with the cargo attachment. Be able to lit stuff real quick. So now, literally just that quick, we got the shotty, we got a pistol, we got the multi-tool. I don't think I need anything else because most of what we're about to do should just be a quick fight. You like the whole C? I have not tried the whole C yet. That's a good question. That's a good question. Appreciate you, Sarah Evelyn Cooper work. That's pretty though, man. I'm not even mad at that. It doesn't necessarily make the most sense if you want to fight somebody to have a ship that like is like shiny green and like iridescent, but at the same time that John looks nice, bro. Like a lot of people are like, yeah man, I don't think. No, I don't care. Like the ship is ugly, but it looks great though. Like anybody who doesn't like this ship, I understand. I don't agree, but I understand. I can understand why people don't like it. Because it is boxy, but simultaneously, man, it's fire for a starter ship. Nah, visually and realistically, if I only had one ship in the verse, having a ship with the amenities of this ship is great. Like, so if I get like 3 other people, I got room for 2 people to have a seat over there. We got a bed for somebody else to lay down. We got coffee. We got snack area. We got a fridge, espresso machine. I feel like this is the microwave. I'm not sure. But then we got weapon racks, we got armor racks. Man, I can't wait till we get the ability to press a button to put our armor on. That I'm very excited about. But the ship isn't symmetrical. Everything has to look like an F-15. Yeah, I never understood that. Like I love the fact that it's asymmetrical. It doesn't have to be symmetrical for me. This cargo space does not block entry. Right! Your cargo's off to the side. You don't have to worry about anything. It's great. It's dubs. Trevor versus Aurora, my first. Was it Aurora MR? This feels like a personal long trip ship. Exactly. But like the key that a lot of people sleep on when it comes to this ship though, is one specific thing. That is a sizable whip in the front. Now, would it be nice if they changed that from a size 4 to a size 5? You bet your ass it would. But right now, that is a solid setup. Like if you are flying by yourself and you have a ship that it looks like this, there's nothing wrong with that. That's not bad. As someone who has a C, is a loner, she's broken as heck. We can go poking at it properly to get those cargo deck freight elevators. We're talking about the hull C. Interesting. All right, now I got a question of, do I need to restart my Steam or Stream Deck app? Yes. So let's, where is the thing? Quit Stream Deck. Quit. And then do this. There. Boo-doo-boo. 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 All right, cool. So now I might want to turn the ship on.
You are clear to launch.
Oh, I didn't even need to. Bet. Now we're flight ready. Whoa, sheesh. For all intents and purposes, for those watching, this is not regular. You should not go in a third-person camera. I just like the look of it. Like, third-person camera is only for you taking screenshots, really. Damn! Oh, cruise control, let's go! Boy, sheesh. Like this. This. Now, I wish I could rotate this camera. Because look at that. Boy, look at that. Look at that. That thing pretty, man. It's normal for them to give you a starter ship on free fly. I have the cutter and the 4 cargo space blocks the entrance ramp. Yes, that is commonplace. So if you start in the free fly, everybody should have a cutter because everybody has it. This is the Intrepid, Herbert. This is the newest ship in StarCitizen. So let's look at contracts. Let's do the... Is it mercenary? First things first, always accept a call to arms. If you are not a pirate, accepting call to arms does you no negative anything. It's literally just, hey, look, go get this thing. Bounty hunter, there it is. Tracker training. Not the apprehension certification. Which one was it? It wasn't the active bounty evaluation either. Tracker training permit certification from the Bounty Hunters Guild. I think I've already completed that. Cuban processing facility. See, that's a ground mission. I don't know if I want to do a ground mission because we're about to slide shortly. There it is. Suspect. No, see, that's not it. That's not it. I need to do the tracker training permit certification. I don't think I have it. Because I know that they make you pay the fee for these. Yeah. Because if I do the suspect apprehension, we're going to go find somebody. Like on the ground. Oh well. Tracking. So hopefully by doing this, it'll help us find what we need to wreck. Few contracts. Locate and neutralize Omaba. Magnus Gateway. I don't think I've ever seen the Magnus Gateway or paid attention to it in game. That's interesting. All right, zoom it out. How long is it going to take to get there? Routing not available. These nuts. Let this finish. It's obviously taking us to where we need to be. Yeah. 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 It's gonna be a long ass trip, boy. Side though, we in the mood to get rude, so let's do it. Hopefully we find the mission that we need while we're on the way. Gateways are only real use for whole sea points of this pilot's mode at the core of the bulk trade routes. Interesting. That's cool that they added in the gates for the whole sea. That's pretty tight. Now this is not the way that this scene looks. I'm just rotating the camera because it looks cool, man. Asking you to receive some good ground combat display. I mean, you did ask for it, and that's why I was like, you know, there was a request for ground combat, so it's like I'm hoping that we can still find the one that we need on the way. I think it might be because of my rep. Like, I feel like my rep is already beyond the basics of the bounty hunting guild. Yeah. Yeah, I already have beaten that mission. So hopefully by doing a bounty mission. Damn it, Wheelie Lee! Man, I was about to be so mad. I was like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Pain. I was about to be so sad. All right, so we're a probationary guild member. I really wish I could do this mission again, because I feel like now I have to do something else out of principle. And that makes sense as to why you can only do, like, you only need 1 of 3. Because we've done 2 of them. All we need to do is haul. Complete the opportunity for independent cargo hauler contract in your Moby class. So let's see if that's a thing that we can do. After we do this mission, we'll do that before we slide. Hopefully this mission goes quick. Offers, hauling. Did we already do this too? Sadness. Also, I checked in my insurance today, fam. Like, my insurance was... I mean, technically, we only have 8 SCU, so neither one of these is a valid choice. Now, this one... Oh, 4 to Port Trust, 4 to Everest. I mean, if it's 1 SCU containers, we could actually do these pretty quick. But, like... Worst thing is those hauling missions are usually for 9 SCU, and the Trapper can only carry 8. They really need to rework those? Yeah. Yeah. So we have the Bounty Hunters Guild. Poleaxe? Training. So yeah, I've done too much. I need to reset my account if I want to do any of these. Really.
Quantum fuel, 75%.
Really? 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 Really?
Ski guys. Ski guys and Gingham. Ski guys and Gingham.
Worst things at those blah, blah, blah. And I do know that this thing only has 8, which I did see that in here there was one that was for exactly 8. One of those options was exactly 8. I think it was this one. Extra small cargo haul. Yep. 4 to Port Tressler, 4 to Everest Harbor. We've got a multi-stop run here that needs to be done. Good news is that all the cargoes 1C SCU are small and can be picked up from a freight elevator at Seraphim Station above Crusader. Drop-offs are spread across a few locations, but can be done in any order. So basically, I could pick them up, deliver them. I feel like if it was a way that you can, like... I feel like we could store the ship at Port Tressler and then deliver the cargo while it's stored. That works. Just gotta store something in the engineering compartment. See, I haven't opened the engineering compartment now. Oh, I know there's one space for... I thought it was another component. So is that the spot you're talking about? And also, let's not forget that we really could just open the ship, walk in, and put a bunch of boxes in the back. It's just that it's not going to stick on the same level as it would have initially. Just going to hear that friendly rattle offline, pretty much. Cargo pods open up in engineering, so you can just drop stuff in the engineering spaces or more, or you can get 22 SU that way. Jeez. Living quarters 2, there are 3 shelves next to the gun rack. Those are actually storage spaces for the little 1/8 SEO boxes with intro box missions. I feel like that just didn't look big enough for any of those.
Shields
Yeah, I'm breaking early.
Travel complete.
Don't make me go to this planet to go to this dude that's literally right here. Like, I don't want to have to go all the way over there when I can literally could just go over here. So cancel that. Open this up. Give me this. Writing down available these nuts. This route. There we go. There we go.
Shields off.
Yeah.
Doing well, Flew. How about yourself, fam? Soul upgraded to the Intrepid. See, I have not seen that. So I'm pleading the 5th. Contract available. Needed what now? Alright, so let's see how this does in the battle. We upgraded the weapon. It was only $5, so it was perfect. I mean, the bees like that.
Quantum travel complete.
You can't complain with perfection, really. But, what'd you have previously, Herbert?
Quantum travel engaged.
Hey, let go.
Quantum travel complete. Shields on.
Just sounds so good when you hit that boost. Boy, listen to that. Ugh, that thing sounds disrespectful. Had a Lynx med vehicle, never used it. Fair. I thought it was R and T. When did the buttons change to select my next target? T, target view, auto target toggle, sub target recycle, sub target cycle, target next hostile. So it's 5. It's attacker, so 5. Alright, rude. It's not letting me select my target. I'm getting turrets. Why am I focusing on turrets instead of the dude who I need to shoot? Unless I have to take out the turrets too. How to switch to missiles? I think it's middle mouse. Like hold middle mouse down. I turn that cruise off. Oh, is dude inside there? Oh, I do have to go inside, it looks like. This isn't Grimhex. Oh, this is Grimhex. Do we have to fight a dude at Grimhex right now? Took a player bounty? See, man, that's rude. I'm not trying to mess with players. I don't do player bounties, actually, so, like, no. I will happily not do that. Like, as a personal rule, I don't like to mess with players who are minding their business, bro. Like, that's rude. Because I would hate to be minding my business and then randomly somebody show up like,
hey, nice face, be ashamed if something happened to it.
Like, bro, like, what? I was pressing T and it didn't work. Mercenary. Nope. And then, you know, I should probably not be doing this in an asteroid field. All right, there we go. I was like, dying doesn't seem like a good idea. Priority, I'll deal with that later. Delivery. Hauling? Good lord. Which is the hauling mission that they have? It is. Yep, tracker. No. Opportunity for independent cargo hauler. 13K. Do we have the opportunity for independent cargo hauler? I don't think we have the opportunity for independent cargo hauler. Small cargo haul. Pick up cargo from a freight elevator at Seraphim Station above Crusader. Max house be 4. Deliver to a freight elevator at Shadowfields, Crusaders of Fort Lagrange. You know what? Let's do this. Let's see if it works. Because if it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, oops.
Shields off.
Let me just get, I think it's like Seraphim, I think it was. Seraphim Station, oh yeah, so go to Seraphim. But you did, I got that mission, not shareable unfortunately. Nice armor, appreciate you. Let's deliver. We gotta collect. Time to collect. Time to collect. Time to collect. Collect the shipment. Time to collect. To collect the shipment. Time to collect the shipment. Time to collect. Collect the shipment. Time to collect. Alright, switch out of this. Shields on. Got that mission not shareable, unfortunately. Which one? I mean, to be fair, if it's a mission that's just like, hey man, go do one of these intro missions. Realistically, I knock those out like within a couple days of the whole thing starting. Like, it's just how we operate, man. It's how we operate, man. I don't make the rules. I just live by them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I live. I feel like it's what I do, man. It's like, oh, it's a new server. Cool. Let me do these base missions. Let me start getting the other good stuff.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Bitch, what? I was so confused for a second. I was like, excuse me? How dare you?
Landing gear down.
Vistas worth visiting, Crusader. Is there a freight elevator on that side too? No? Alright, cool. So we turn it around. Oh wait, we don't need to actually. I mean, it still would be better, so let's do that. We got the space. Ooh, boy. Boy. Talk about clutch. And then land it right there.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Yeah, buddy. Alright, I ain't gonna turn this joint off. Let me get up. I'm using keyboard and mouse right now. Like, I want to get back to HOTAS. But like, they've changed the keybinds a couple times and I didn't want to have to like remap all my keys. But I know there's somebody who like remakes all the keybinds for like different setups and whatnot, and I want to switch to using theirs, but like, what is free time, man? Like, to go find them all. It's a lot, man. It's a lot, man. So like, let's go over here and then open this up. Yeah, buddy. So I get out over here. Okay. Go into here. Open it up. Play. What? Let me put this away first. Okay? Now we're not holding anything. Stop playing games. Thanks. Okay, so we need to lower that. It's one of my favorite parts is looking at that happening. Like you see that they just push that thing underground. It's nice, man. And then we just take them stems, open the elevator, and then we raise it. Get this up. Are you serious? As you can see, this is not gonna work. Speaking of ships getting swapped, this is some fuck shit. Spit on it, it'll slide in.
Phrasing?
Phrasing is all I'm gonna say. This game gonna be all frustrating in the first 5 minutes. Gotta take a break and try again tomorrow. What happened, Austin? It can fit? No, it can't. No, it can't.
Welcome to the. Please visit us again.
Lion.
Welcome to the. Please visit us again.
What this fucking? Since when could you not open one of these with a multi-tool out, bro?
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Store this bitch now. Free fly right now, so servers are full bar. Appreciate the follow, Austin. This tutorial, I think I overestimated my abilities for this game. What happened in the tutorial that frustrated you that much where you were like, all right, I'm out? Can't even do it. Am curious. Now I know we could get the Titan and maybe fit those in there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go look and see if we can pull the Titan out and fit that in there. Because I feel like we could fit that in the Titan. Please put away your tool when accessing a computer.
Phrasing?
Vehicles. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us.
Has
again.
it now?
Goodbye.
Now, I don't know if this is gonna work for the Titan, just because I feel like the ramp is wide enough. But like, will we need some lube to properly make it work? Yeah, this thing needs a final pass because it doesn't have like the racks that you need to properly like select stuff. Can rotate it so it's vertical, not horizontal. I was thinking of that, but like what somebody was saying, like it's way too short. These boxes, while the proper size, are way too short or way too tall for it to fit in that vehicle's cargo bay in its current state. So like, I don't know if I've ever tried to put a too wide into a Titan. I don't think it's gonna fit, but I was hoping. Your boy was hoping. Now this one, we may have to try to make it vertical. And even then, I don't know if it would work. Yeah, no. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So like, we can just take these, put them over here for now, man. The flying, gotta get used to it. Forgot how to turn off cruise control and crashed. Cruise control is left Alt C. So if you press cruise, I understand the frustration, but it is left Alt C. Travel to the roof, you go borrow 550 cord. I mean, I wish I could use 550 cord for these, because I would immediately. Time to get out of C1. Literally, you're in my brain, because I was like, well, obviously we're pulling on to C1 and just get this done then, because easy game.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
So now my Avenger is forever going to be at Seraphim because I'm not coming all the way over here to pull this thing back up. That's rude. It's rude. All right, where's my Crusader ships? Where's my C1 though? Please, my C1. Wait, excuse me? Oh, we're in a small hangar. Oh, no. So we have to get something that fits in a small hangar. Do we have anything cargo other than an Atlas that would fit? Oh, man. We have to put it back into the freight elevator and then move it back down again. And then go back to the lobby and then pull up another vehicle. Because I could probably fit in the Nomad, which just feels like a loaner for something else. But like, nah. We're learning a lot today. I don't think I've ever tried to like, what's up? And the Vulture can fit them. See, you're not wrong. Go back to lounge and request. I mean, if I can pull them up in the Vulture, that works. Because the Vulture does have plenty of space for that. I wasn't planning on pulling up the Vulture, but it would work. I was trying to look for cargo ships, but you are not wrong because the. Oh wait, I might want to actually pull it up.
Welcome.
The Vulture has plenty of space. I think the Vulture has one of the best cargo spaces, cargo holds for a ship under its. Depending on which mode you're in, it's not going to turn off. I've never had an issue turning off cruise, but at the same time, like, cruise is a problem. I actually love the Vulture as well. Like, in my opinion, I feel like there needs to be another starter ship that is as good as the Vulture for salvage. But like, maybe not as big. Like, I really truly feel like the Atlas or the what company is it? Argo needs to get into the game of salvage. They really do. Argo needs to get in the salvage game immediately. Need a tiny salvage ship, couple SCUs, storage spot, no crafting, etc. No, I don't even think it needs to be no crafting, because this is the most crucial tool when you're dealing with any sort of cargo. You need to have a multi-tool. So if you don't have a multi-tool with you when you get to your ship, you need to be able to make one. So I feel like the ability to make this multi-tool is tantamount to required in this whole genre. Figuring that crafting adds mass and RSI brains, maybe, but like, if you don't have a multi-tool, you need to be able to get a multi-tool, because you're gonna need to move boxes like that. So if you don't have one, you need to be able to get one. Also, I see you, Yoru. Appreciate that support. I'm gonna turn that off from the bot because I really don't like knowing that somebody hit that resub before actually the resub notification. I fucking hate it. And I've asked them, like, hey man, how do we turn that shit off? And they're just like, yeah, it's supposed to be learning, so you should be able to ask it. No. It don't give no fuck. It's just gonna do what it wants to do, which hurts a little bit actually. But I feel like the Vulture is a great ship, and I really, in verse, need Argo to come up with another ship that is much like the SRV. We need the SRV That also, we are no longer in this ship. I'm very surprised that that is still there. But also, IAE, free fly, gonna be served up a little bit. Hit the maps. They aren't expensive. Give me this. So looking is obstructed, repositioned, and resupply. Come on, bro. Yeah, it's just obstructed because we're on the wrong side of the Seraphim station. And then turn that landing gear up. Now we're good. I'm gonna try to view my Intrepid in the Moby. It shows the Mustang Omega instead. That's weird. Was there another ship besides the Vulture and Reclaimer you can craft the tool in? Not that I'm aware of. I feel like as far as I know, the only ships that have the ability to make the tool are the Vulture and Reclaimer, but they're also the tools, the ships that you're most likely to need. The tools. Now, I would be surprised if at some point we don't get the ability to add this to every hauler. But like, the problem is you end up, you have the potential to break into your stash, right? Like you don't want to get high on your own supply, as it were. But simultaneously, if you have a ship that has the ability of holding storage, you need to be able to use that storage to make some shit. For real, for lack of a better way to say it. Cuddy Black and Vulture are my starter ships. I love the Cuddy Black. Vulture is, in my opinion, one of the best starters in the game, but like, if you don't have the money to start and get hands on the Vulture, you have to start in something else and then work your way to it. Now, one thing I would recommend is go get what is Drake Day in IAE? That, in my opinion, is probably going to be the next real question of the hour. 30 plus multi-tools. If I leave space dock without one, I need to airlock myself. Sheesh. All right, so this is the event schedule. I think I reloaded it. I did. So like, we missed Aegis Day, but if we scroll down through the Aegis page, I'm going to go to about here because I don't like to go further than what you need to see for the ship, because anything more than that is just too much information and people are like,
oh, you got to spend money.
$45. That's all you ever need to spend on this game at this point. So the Avenger Stalker is my personal preference for the Avenger, just because the Avenger Stalker is made for bounty hunting. So you get to catch somebody, put them to sleep, and then put them in the bay in the back of your ship. It should work eventually on other players, which makes it even more hilarious. Like if you're at your computer minding your business and then you get put to sleep and you can't do anything because you're at somebody's ship and they run errands while you're in their ship. To me, I look forward to seeing that day happen. But the Avenger Titan is the basic. Then we got the Avenger Titan Renegade, which is like an homage to a legendary version of the Avenger, which is going to be more damage focused. Then we got the Avenger Warlock, which is, if memory serves, that is an interdicting version of the Avenger. We got the Eclipse, which is stealth bomber. We got the Gladius, which is one of the best starter fighters in the StarCitizen universe. Dessel with the follow, appreciate you. Then we got the Gladius Valiant, which is like a kind of like the Avenger, the Titan Renegade. It's like that, except for the Gladius. Then we get the Hammerhead, which is just beastly. We got the Idris P. I am not scrolling down, because if you want to go see this, you can see it for yourself. We got the Javelin, which, yep, we're never scrolling down any of those. Now, I do like the Nautilus. I wish we would see a version of the Nautilus for base building. The Reclaimer, obviously a great choice. Redeemer, I really don't like the Redeemer Retaliator series. The Saber, I have a Saber Raven. Sabers are delightful. Saber Comet is nice. Saber Firebird is missiles, if memory serves. Oh no, Peregrine is bracing. I don't like the Vanguards. I feel like the Vanguards are ugly, so I'm just gonna skip past the Vanguards. We got the Vulcan. The Vulcan is a repair and refuel. Oh, this is not what I thought it was. I was thinking of the Valkyrie, which may not be this company. Nope, not at all. So we got for this, for that day was Aegis. Then we got Mariah and Misk. So let's go to the next location. Still with the shipment there. This is gonna be a real quick thing. Never thought of that. Never thought of what? That's Starliner makes Max's escape pods make great holding cells right now. Really? See, now that's intriguing. That's very intriguing. I did not need to know that because I'm a smartass, and given the opportunity, I will put people into cargo holds because reasons. Because why not? Like, reasons. Because reasons. Let me squash to this, and let me tilt it up so that we're not getting wrecked. But it will get us. So we're still on cruise control. So we can still get closer while still watching this. And if we go too close, then we'll start to see the station show up in our primary view. We got the follow from Libre. Thank you very much. All right, so let's see. So let's go back there. We got the Mirai series. Oh, nope. We don't go down any further than here because we don't need to look at any numbers. So the Mirai Fury is a combat fighter. Then we get the Mirai Fury LX, which is the racer version. Fury MX, which is the snub fighter, which in my opinion is one of the best versions of this because the whole front, where if we see here, the Mirai Fury, and if you look at the Fury LX as well, they both have glass fronts right there. But if you switch over to the Fury, that thing is all metal, just metal. And then you got TV screens on the inside of that see out. Delightful. We got the Pulse. I luckily have the Pulse and the Pulse LX thanks to this community. When I saw the Pulse for the first time, I said, I want it. And the fam was like, bet. So somebody tipped and was like, immediately go get the Pulse LX. So I did that, and I got the Dominion paints. So that we got the Chairman's Club paints for the Pulse and the Pulse LX. We have a Razor courtesy of the referral bonuses from Cloud Imperium. The Razor EX, which is wild that it's a competition and stealth version of it. That's kind of impressive. The Razor LX, which is the luxury version of it. And we're back to the Fury. Then we scroll back up. We go over to MISC. If you will let me actually select MISC. What are you doing? Like, how do I select MISC, bro? Like, what's the point of showing me? Oh wait, do I have to select it from here? Rude! Like, it's right there. Why don't you let me click that? I'm offended. Starlancer Max. I may need to melt a ship or two just so I can get the Max. Because the Max is for cargo hauling, and I don't necessarily need it, but I want to haul. I don't necessarily want to fight people. I more want to fight. I more want to sell stuff than fight people. Because I feel like if we sell enough stuff, we can buy the version of the attack and then fight people that way. But let's go back down to here. We got the Endeavor, which is a heavy science ship. Yeah, you saw the numbers. You know I try to avoid those anyways. We got the... Oh, wait. There we go. Close enough. Cuddy Blue will hold a few people in them. Oh, no. The Cuddy is always going to be a choice for holding people. Because reasons. Realistically. Can't have DJ flying stock ships. Gotta have him flying in luxury and style. Y'all, I mean, to be fair, I never have to do any luxury. I would prefer luxury where possible, but like, I'm happy with playing. Y'all already know. If you've been here long enough, you know I'm happy with playing the game because of how many games we have that aren't done and how many people want this game to be done. And it's like, bro, this game is not going to be done anytime soon. Let it take the time it needs to get finished, and then we're all gonna win. Now the question is, can I turn in here and then still have space to do this? Okay, tilt up a little bit. Yeah. Tilt that way, and then move it over, and then just like get landing gear. And then now we just go straight down. Move forward a little bit. And then now we land. Gotta land slowly so we don't crack anything. Been fighting people in the Starlancer Max solo and it's been pretty solid. Sure, it'll nerf at some point, but right now it's powerful and tanky. Every ship that hits the verse on the day it hits the verse and the week or two after is gonna be tanky. That's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. That's how it works. Also, it is a beefy ship. We may acknowledge how long it took for the Corsair to get nerfed. So like, realistically, that sort of thing is gonna happen. They're gonna take their time, but when they get it, they're gonna get it. And then we just kind of scroll these over here. We just kind of scroll these in here real quick, like this movie's the back. And then we go over here, we get a little bit of this. Waiting for them to nerf the F8. That one might take a little longer. Because I feel like for them to nerf the F8, they are gonna have to do more work to boost the other fighters. Realistically. But at the same time, the F8 is like royalty in fighter terms. So I don't know if that's gonna be a thing that happens quickly. Let's see. This contract will be completed after you deliver the goods to the warehouse. Do it. I love the fact that that happens that way. Let go. All right, cool. The objective complete. So now we completed our mission. Dunzo. So tomorrow when we come back, we're gonna come back and do some salvaging because we gotta salvage something. We gotta salvage something. Like, come on. You can't be in the situation where you have a salvage ship and not salvage something. It just feels rude, really. But before I do that, I know I need to go out of this ship. And then since we're at a station, we need to store it. So that way we can get like a bed or something. Because if I don't store it, I have to claim it. I'm gonna be big mad. Like that's at a different location, so we don't have to claim. I really wish. Okay, cool. No, they do what I needed them to do. I was like, I really wish they would tell you where that ship is instead of making it a thing you can claim. Because yes, it's faster to claim it than go to Seraphim Station, but give me time, man. Like, make it a thing that over time, it's a better choice to just claim your ship. I mean, to be fair, once we get ranks, once we get the tier ships, so where you can have a tier 5 ship, you are not going to claim a tier 5 ship. You're not. I'm going to go over there and get it right now. Like, it's the best choice. I'm not going to take chances. No, thank you. We're not playing that game. But now that we're back here, we can go and finish checking out the latest of the IAE ships while quitting the game. So we can quit the desktop and be gravy, fine and dandy. We just tab back over here and then nope, no further down. What is the Expanse? That's a refinery? I don't remember that. I don't remember ever talking about the Expanse. Huh. Freelancer, I really don't like MISC ships for the most part, man. The Freelancers are ugly in my opinion. Like Hull A, I might consider getting a Hull A out of principle just because larger missions for like attaching stuff. Like the Hull C seems like a good idea in my opinion. Which luckily, since it's in the free fly, I'll probably fly a Hull C just to try some of these cargo missions. But Hull D, no. And I feel like also, that's in concept, yes. So the Hull D is not gonna be anytime soon, same as the Hull E. We have the Odyssey, which is exploration, which is nice. We got the Prospector. I probably will melt a ship and then re-get a Prospector. Because the Prospector for mining is literally the choice right now if you're solo mining. There is no other solo miner available. So my only choice is the Prospector right now. Now, the Reliant series, I have a Reliant Mako because the Reliant Mako is literally reporting. Like, I'll scroll down to this one because, like, you don't ever have to spend money on it. But, like, this ship is made for reporting in-game stuff. Considering how much I use FOIP, there is no Earth where I'm not going to use a Reliant Mako. But I feel like right now it is still not done. So I don't want to do too much time with it. The Reliant Sin is for science. I've not used that one yet. I'm very intrigued as to how that was going to work. And the Reliant Tana is a light fighter. Meh. Starfarer, meh. Starfarer Gemini, also meh. Now the Starlancer Max. I feel like I'm going to scroll down just to see what it's valued at. 250. All right, bet. The attack, since is 330, yeah. This is part of the reason why I don't like to scroll down and look at ship values, because people are like, oh my god, it's expensive. Because fuck man, it is like but you never have to do it. That is the key that a lot of people miss. You never have to upgrade anything. You pay one price for a ship, a starter ship, and then you just play the game, and then you unlock the rest of them as you play. The Rylan, I really love the concept of. Is the TAC one needed for base building? No, that is the max. Why the side? What happened? So we got the Rylan and the Skulin. Build is the base building, yes. The build isn't available yet. TAC is for combat. The max is for cargo and like hauling. The Aopoa, nope. I really wish I could, like, why would you show me these that I can't click, man? Let me click these, bro. Like, that just seems like extra steps for nothing. The Car2 wall, I really like the Car2 wall for all intents and purposes. I just, no. The Nox, I have a Nox. I feel like I have multiple Noxes that are, I have at least one that's a referral reward that I'm probably going to CCU to something else. And the Santok Yai, which I still like the Santok Yai. Like, it's a medium fighter. I don't know if you need other people. I just want to believe. Took the outsourcing contract. It gave me a hangar. Didn't open. And didn't. Then my ship go boom. Oh, that sucks. That's a common design decision. I don't even know what I said that was extra steps for nothing, but Banu. All right, so we got the Banu with a tradition of honoring their most revered designs by borrowing them and mashing them together in a craft that are unmistakable in their intentions. See for yourself how this time-tested technique turns out some of the galaxy's meanest fighters. I want to see what the merchantman costs, but I don't at the same time. It's a problem, man. All right, all you got is the defender and the merchantman. Cool. I'm gonna hide this so that I can see it and then you can't, because I don't really want to hear people's words when they're like, oh, that's how much it costs. Yeah, okay, cool. Enough said. I got to see it. That was enough. I'm not gonna do it, but it's interesting to hear or to see. Then we scroll it down to where we get just enough. There we go. So the Vanduul blade, you can actually get a blade. Fuck. And then we got the glaive. I'm definitely not touching the glaive. I'm not scrolling down. The Prowler, I like the combat dropship aspect of it. The Talon and Talon Strike are also nice. So much it costs. Yeah. I don't like, because I feel like most people see pricing and they're just like, eh! And it's like, that makes sense. But like, you don't have to pay for shit, man. Literally buy a base ship. Never touch spending any money, and only ever spend money in game. That's it. For that, yeah. Like, and that's too many questions, man. It's too many things. So I feel like right now, I feel like I would probably get the Starlancer Max just for shipping capabilities. That's literally it. That's it. I don't care about any of the other stuff about it. Any of it. Like, I'm probably gonna go and melt my A1, because I don't really care about the A1, man. Like, I have the A1 because it's a good bomber, but like, there's other ships that I want to melt. Anyways, the Prospector is one that I would pick up again right now, and probably the Max, just because of the principle that it exists. And that's actually a really decent price for it. Love the Max. I'm literally about to look and see what my store credit is right now, so I can see if there's a Max that I can cop and not feel bad about it. But also, like, what can I melt? Like, I have a stupid amount of ships, man. I don't need all these ships. I have ships that I never will likely fly, realistically. Prospector and Max would go well together, especially with a refining ship, right? Like, those fit. But like, I have a Hawk still. The Naval Hawk doesn't do enough damage, man. Like, at all. Like, it doesn't do anywhere near enough damage that it should, in my opinion, for me to feel comfortable keeping it. Like, the idea that it is I feel like it's probably gonna have to get another pass before I don't melt it, really. I've got a Hornet Mark II because the Hornet Mark II. Is the Hornet Mark II the newest version of the Hornet? I feel like it is. How many other shops have a butt box, though? To me, we got the idea that the StarCitizen is supposed to be ace combat in space, since that was all there was for a while. I really hope SIG has to sit down and sorts out the misconceptions people have formed due to the current content. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna take work. Really. For lack of a better way to phrase it, it's gonna take a lot of effort to make sure that people see what is there and understand that, like, this is what it's going to be. Don't rush it. Give it time. Let it be what it is. And I feel like we all win. And there's so much there. There's so much to come to the game that it's really difficult to consider anything else. So we have the still come out A1 Spirit. I probably could melt the A1 Spirit. I don't want to melt the A1 Spirit, but I could. The Fury we keep. The Ranger CV is going nowhere. That is a ship. Talk about a ship I'm ready to see in game. The Ranger CV. Let's go. F8C Lightning. I still got the P-52 Merlin. Let me see something real quick. Like, let me see the upgrades. You slide off, look at the club offers for the max. I feel like the problem with the club offers for the max is that, like, I feel like those typically are war bond. Like, I know they have some that aren't, but like, I feel like that is probably a notification for me to look at the paint. Like, look at the paints. Look at the liveries for the mags. If there's something else that you're asking me to look at, by all means, tell me. I can take it. But I get the feeling you're talking about the paint and or liveries. Concierge. Let me look at how much store credit I have. Paints are decent, I'm sure. Seeing people complain they can't solo their Idris SIG isn't responsible for misconceptions. That is true. $72 in store credit right now. So let's see. SIG shop, Intrepid plus Oblivion. I already got the Intrepid with the 4 paint pack. I feel like I was missing a paint. I have the 4 paint pack, but one of them is missing. Is it the gray one? Yes, the gray one, because the gray one wasn't there. Is the Altair paint in right now? Because I only saw 3 in game. And those people who reply, what about multi-crew? Did you not understand? Literally. Starlander Max plus Pacific paint. That Pacific paint does look tight though. For real, for real. The Mojave paint also looks nice. Yeah, that's Warbond. I'm not doing Warbond, fam. I really don't like the look of most MISC ships, man. They're too bulbous for me, bro. Like, I dislike how bulbous they are, man. Firmly. They look like fish. Am I incorrect in feeling like that they just redid the Hornet not long ago? I feel like there was a Hornet Mark II. I can't remember when it happened though. But it was not like recently. Does the pilot have guns on the Starlancer Max? I don't. I feel like somebody said that they played with their Starlancer Max earlier and they did a decent job, so I'm guessing yes. But also I'm not sure because I don't have a Max. What?
Warbond ho.
Are you fucking serious, Koopa? $225 just the tip? Do it. Fuck. Well, now you gotta get it. I know. I fucking know. I know.
This is the way.
Fuck. So, well, I gotta get it now. I don't have a choice now. Appreciate it. Jesus.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
And it was $225 specifically for the Star Lancer Max plus Pacific Paint, fam. Like, I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at here. This is literally, the $225 was exactly enough to get the Star Lancer Max with this yellow paint. I don't even know where Pacific came from. Why it's yellow and blue, I don't know. I don't know. But that's literally what Koopa just tipped so that we could do. So thank you. Fuck. Koopa, thank you. All right, I'm gonna do a thing because with 225, that's either it is almost a fiery bean boozled roll. Nice. So I don't have to worry about eating a spicy bean because it was $25 short. Perfect. So $25 tips are bean boozled beans. So that's still, fuck, 8, 9 bean boozled beans. Can't give up my sapphire paint, was worth the extra monies, but it is onesie time. I'm leaving right now. I have to cook dinner. I'm the one making dinner. So, what time are you typically available to watch streams, Koopa? Because I owe you onesie time. If it is onesie time you request, it is onesie time you get. So if we do onesie time, that still leaves six beans. So onesie time with 6 beans. So we'll just gather 6 beans real quick. It's not gonna be pleasant because I already seen the looks of the beans. So these are, wait, no, not those two. These are those two? No, these are peach or barf. So that's 2. We got pomegranate or Band-Aid. We got juicy pear or booger. We got dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie. And we got birthday cake or dirty dish water. So that's 6 beans. There is not, I can't pinpoint a positive flavor out of the bunch. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. Why do we all know what it tastes like? Because we've all licked the Band-Aid. Or we've taken the Band-Aid off and like done that. And that's why. That's why we know. Is the Mojave paint the exclusive like Chairman's Club paint for the Star Lancer? Oops, all bad ones. Oops, all no. Oops, all no. Yep. Okay, so there's no 3 paint pack for the Star Lancer, so I like the Mojave. The Mojave is the Chairman's Club paint, so I'm gonna cop that. And then the Wildcat. But I'm gonna get the Wildcat, I might as well get the other one. So since I have the store credit, I'm gonna add a little bit of store credit to balance it out. Since Koopa wanted to make sure that we got it. 4 paint pack. If I get the if I get the version that has, oh wait, I can't get that. Oh wait, I literally have to get that one because Warbond. You want me to get the 4 paint pack? Done. So I gotta cancel the one that we have because that one doesn't have. That one has the Star Lancer, like that one has the Pacific. So if I remove these and then I get the regular Star Lancer and then add the 4 paint pack, that gives us the ability to get the package. There's no point in getting the 4 paint pack if we have the other one. Pacific is the Chairman's package, right? Yes. But like, there's no 3 paint pack. If I get the 4 paint pack, then we're wasting the funds that we already put toward the other packs. Does that make sense? So as long as you end up with a max, hey, appreciate you, fam. So I'm going to finagle this around to where we can get the max. Koopa, I am so honored that you would do that, fam. Thank you so much. I am absolutely honored, fam. Ooh. Now I could, because if we get the Star Lancer Max by itself, the Star Lancer Max has, what insurance are we talking? Okay, it's got LTI by itself, but that's the Chairman's package. So if we look at the regular one, it's the 10-year with, I could CCU the Nox, one of the Noxes that I have to the Star Lancer, and then if I CCU a Nox to the Star Lancer, then that gives us wiggle room to use the rest of it to get the 4 paint pack. You're not losing much by getting an extra paint. True, but also PayPal takes money. It's like so I'm trying to keep the balance of it nice. Nox. I feel like I have multiple Noxes, so I should be fine with a Nox. Not Nox, Nox. Oh, I only have 1 Nox remaining? Oh, that's in my standalone ships. So we go here. Yep, I only have 1 Nox remaining, so I don't want to do that. Nah, screw it. I'll just balance it out and then get the Chairman's Club, Star Lancer, and then the paint. And then just get it all, because screw it, man. You tipped to have me get a thing. I'm going to make sure that we get it, because that's fire as shit. Because nobody, like, the only thing I could ever ask people to do is show up. You tossing funds my way to help me remain a full-time entertainer?
Appreciate the shit out of that. Appreciate the shit
out of that. Thank you. All right, so let's get the. We already got the 4 paint pack for the Intrepid, so add that. We got to do some max shenanigans. I mean, you already know. We're gonna be shenaniganeries. All right, so now we got that in there. So we scroll back up to this. We go to the shop. I'm purposely not showing my screen because I don't know what of these screens will like sneak your name and your like address and phone number shit in there. So I'm trying to minimize that. But we got the Star Lancer Max in the cart, and then we add in the 4 paint pack once we find it. Oh, that actually works, because then I can get the 4 paint pack and then do that with store credit. Bet. Bam, bam, bam. Bet monies. All right, so now we don't have the. Since that was PayPal, I could transfer it immediately into checking, but then I have to like pay a little bit. So if I just like set it as add in my PayPal to my business account, and that works. And we just run it through there. Or We just use the PayPal card, man, because then it's just gonna take what it's missing from the business account, and then we still gravy. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. All right, Koopa, when next time you're in the stream, let me know when you arrive so that we can get this onesie time situated. If you are here, please let me know that you are here by confirming that so that we get you, so that we know that that's going to happen. I'm here, bet. So next time you come into the stream, you tell me. I've already eaten the beans, so the only thing we owe it up is the onesie time. So we're gonna do the onesie time next time you show up. Boom, boom, boom. Me. Let me see something real quick. Because I may have to like transfer everything. Because I want to transfer money to my PayPal account. And it doesn't let me transfer to the PayPal account. It lets me pull money. Well, it lets me pull money from checking. All right, so I'll just transfer this over and then just get it out of. I'll just transfer all of this over into the regular checking and then just get out of there. Problem solved. All right. Oh, perfect. I don't know why I didn't just click PayPal. Because I'm sitting here trying to add the card to the system. And they're just like, yeah, do it this way. This makes it so much easier because then I just go do this and then it's going to pull it from checking automatically. Let's see. Done. Bet. Yeah, buddy. Done. And now the horns. Will you post that you're on seeing what? I'm very curious what the on seeing is. So I feel like I'm missing a thing. I'm sure I'm missing a thing, in fact. But I want to make sure I don't miss it fully. All right, so now we now have a Starlancer Max. Thank you very much, Koopa, because goodness gracious. And we also got to boost our status toward Wing Commander. So there it is, Starlancer 4 paint pack, which we also add to the fact that we have the Starlancer Max plus the Max paint. All right, so all display. Oh, what are you doing? LTI. Yeah, now we got the Starlancer Max with the Pacific paint, and then all the paints. I don't know why it's hiding some stuff, man. So see, I got these with the intent of using them as CCU bait, and now I forgot to do these. But it's cool because it already has lifetime insurance. So thank you very much, Koopa. I am absolutely honored that you would want to support the stream in this way. But sheesh, man. Also, I may want to turn this off because that over time, like, people get the wrong idea. Man. Oh, that is actually much cooler. Much cooler. All right, so this, I'm so excited about this. Look at this Dying Star paint, man. I think it's cool. I mean, outstanding Night Core ship, it really will. I'm excited about it. But as it is, fam, we were about to slide before Koopa decided to support the stream in that way. I'm absolutely honored that you would. Thank you so much for that support. We are going to come back tomorrow, rock out a little bit more of this, and then some Gray Zone Warfare, because we do have early access to Gray Zone Warfare's Night Ops, which is like nighttime sneaking around and whatnot. So we're going to come back and play some of that. It's going to be great. I'm very excited about it. I've been excited about it. And let's go show somebody some love. So if you follow, cheered, tipped, subbed, resubbed, lurked, rated, gifted subs, you directly support my ability to remain a full-time entertainer. You think combat is not real? I disagree, Lee. We would have done combat if it wasn't for, I don't like to start with other players. I don't like to fight other players. I prefer to not like target other players, because if I'm minding my business, I don't want to like have somebody targeting me. You know what I mean? Like that's the worst. Where you're minding your business and somebody just shows up like, that's
a nice face you have here. It'd be a shame if something happened to it.
And then you get slept because you were minding your business. Like, that hurts. So I don't want to be that to somebody else. I know I'm not good enough to like take out most people, but like at the same time, I still don't want to ruin somebody's experience. Like, they out here chilling and then we cause them that kind of problem. You know what I mean? Space Tomatoes doing a 12-hour stream. Becky on Blast, also great. I did not see Becky just yet, so I will happily. Also, I don't see either of them on here. What the what? Why are they hiding people from me right now? I feel like this whole app is just like hiding stuff. Like, is Becky not in StarCitizen? That's intriguing. She just started. Yeah, but like it still should show me. I'm in the. I clicked the raid button. Where the people at, man? Following StarCitizen, and I know I'm following both of them, so that's not even a question. I follow way too many people, man. All right, so let me mute this. Yeah, like I just like when my computer doesn't want me to be victorious. Like, I thought we were cool. I thought we were fine, but let's show some love to Becky on Blast. Space Tomatoes got a solid amount of people. I want to bring a bunch of people to somebody who doesn't have as many people we have right now. We got a raid, so there was no question of whether or not we raided today, so we were gonna raid somebody. Love the beanie. Ayy. But as it is, family, like, your presence is a present. I appreciate the gift. Your follows, cheers, tips, subs, resubs, lurks, raids, gifted subs, all of that is the reason I get to remain a full-time entertainer. And if I don't show you appreciation for it, then man, I feel like I'm failing you. And the last thing I want to do is fail the community that allows me to remain a full-time entertainer and says, fuck it, you want to get a new ship? Here, get a new ship. That is some wild shit. So I'm absolutely honored that you're here and you support what I do in a way that allows me to just be silly, really. Like, do you know how silly we get with these ships? I mean, obviously Koopa knows, because Koopa's been here for a minute, but if you've not been here before, we get silly. It's a fantastic time. I'm honored to have you show your faces. We'll be back tomorrow with some more StarCitizen and Gray Zone Warfare. Love your faces, love your butts. We'll see you soon. I'm DeejayKnight. I'm out.